I don't like this. I've got a really bad feeling.
All units to phase 3 battle positions. Come on.
Anything else that might get in the way of our ideal must be destroyed immediately.
Are you crazy?
Eliminating the boundary between
Fate is not an option. Let me repeat that. If this mission fails, if we are unsuccessful, we have no future.
That's utterly preposterous. It's not even logical.
This is not meaningless. This result is natural. Commence destruction.
You are stopping on the road to glory! And we shall be the symbol of hope for this people.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what I mean. That's the attitude that's ticking people off.
I've been trying to rid myself of my gentle nature.
Stop it, please.
So you think you could play God?
Of course not.
Stand aside!
Well, it's just like it is with the stars. There are bright ones and there are those that are dim.
Why can't I make you understand? This is insane!
Nothing good can ever come from staying with normal people.
Stop transmission!
And there are those who are dull. Hello, welcome to the show. Great. We have several things to go over. It's going to be another catch-up, but another what's happening in the news, and another hello, it's an episode of whatever it is that the fuck I do, not you, dumbass. So, speaking of dumbasses, Adam McDowell has been banned from Reddit. Yeah, Adam McDowell.
Hey guys, today we are going to talk
McIntyre.
about Adam McDine Snark
McDine.
banned.
Fuck
Now
him.
his own snark. So Adam is a snarker when it comes to H-free. He is a honorary snarker, and he
It's
has
amazing.
before protected freedom of speech and said that what H-free snark was doing was really important.
Wow.
Now, it should be said that Adam is not a citizen of the United States.
Bye.
So freedom of speech, where he is located or he's
See
from,
ya.
is different from freedom of speech in the U.S.
Completely. And the things
But
he says.
nonetheless, he was reported to ICE.
Mhm.
So he is here on a visa.
See ya.
He was reported
Bye.
or allegedly reported to ICE by
Oh, yeah.
somebody from his own snark. He
see
made
ya.
a video about it, and now the response to the video was, it seems like this only had one moderator.
And nothing of value was
And
lost.
the moderator was saying that it wasn't him, you know, it wasn't, he doesn't approve of it, and so on. And again, there's probably no reason to doubt him. He is just a single moderator, and all it takes is one user to to post something, and then the entire subreddit gets banned. So the subreddit
Yeah.
is now banned for being unmoderated. Adam has threatened
That's
legal
it. Bye.
repercussions
Nope.
to, I assume, the moderator
Not
as
in your
well as the
shithole.
person posting it, which has since deleted the post
There you go.
and deleted his username.
Ta-da.
I want to
Bye.
talk about how fair
Fuck you,
is
Adam.
it, that
Fuck
Ethan
you.
Klein,
Fuck you, Reddit.
his H-free snark
Fuck that
is
shit.
so much larger, right? His H-free snark. So Adam had about 600 members and one moderator in his snark,
Wow.
and he couldn't deal with what they were doing.
Not at all.
So H-free snark has 40K Fallen fans, as they call themselves, and multiple moderators. So they
Yeah,
are
like 8,
huge.
somewhere
they
in
were
there.
a huge subreddit before they decided to pause the subreddit. If they continued on, would they be deleted? Would they not be deleted? Is there a reason
Streamers
that
are awful.
Adam,
Yep.
even though he is a snarker, decided to turn against snarking.
So yeah, I mean, streamers are indeed awful. This is more further proof of that. Just all of it is terrible shit. They're terrible people. A lot of these folk. They're rich. They're complacent. They're fucking terrible. They're trash. They're trashy people. It's fine.
Which seems to be
That's cool.
true. So when you are dealing with
From the bottom to the top, the pedos don't stop. You know what I mean?
today's society, especially on social media, things
Fucking
are
rich
often
people,
very
dude. It's always fucking rich people.
unfair,
You don't see
I
no
would
poor
say.
people fucking them
If
kids. You see the rich
do
people
not
fucking
have
them
certain
kids.
political
It's
tendencies, you will be
significantly
left
larger
out
on
in the
rich
dark.
people's ends.
So I'm
as we
posing
just
this
saw
question
yesterday.
to you,
Very
more
nice.
not as a lawyer, but as from a
This
legal
man,
stance.
who
I do not
was
think
willingly being groomed by that old dumb bitch for the purposes of clout. Like, he's a gay boy who was pining after this weird ukulele girl about her panties and shit. He's a clout-chasing little fuck goblin. Bye-bye. Go to your own country, and furthermore, stay silent forever. Yeah. As you were instructed to do. Shut the fuck up forever. Be off the internet. You're a cunt. You're just trashy. You're stupid. You're a baiting dumb bitch. That's about it.
Adam has a case. Like I said,
You're a baiting
defamation
dumb
is just
bitch.
really, really hard. And
That's
first
not
of all, he would have
defamatory.
to find out
I can
who
say
the
that.
snarker
I can say you're a
was,
dumbass. I can
which
say you're
itself
stupid as
would
shit.
be a
That's not
headache,
defamatory
right?
either.
So, like I said,
Right.
you
I
cannot
could say
sue
gay.
somebody
You're gay.
unless you
It is what it is.
know their name, their real legal name, and you
Okay.
know where they live or
Okay.
where they can be found, because you
Yep.
have to serve them.
That's right.
So the way that Adam would need to do this,
That's right,
Adam would
Maximilian.
have to sue Reddit. Now, is Reddit really going to turn over its user IP address? So
Nope.
then they would have to turn over the user IP address. So
Yep.
Adam would have to go to
They
court
won't do it.
against Reddit.
And
that would be
subpoena
quite
them
expensive.
to get the fucking
And then get
name.
the IP address. And once he got the IP address, he would then somehow have to connect it to an individual.
Right.
And then he would have to sue that individual. The
Right.
first thing that he would have to prove would be that that's the individual that wrote the Reddit post. So if it was, let's say, a apartment complex and multiple
It's a
people
little
were
better.
stealing
Okay, a little bit
Wi-Fi,
more
it
light.
would be very, very difficult to prove. I think, just like what I said about age-free snark, I don't think even Klein has their names yet. He's hoping to find their names via discovery,
Well-
that the Froggen engines are.
And another part of this is just that these places need to adhere to their own terms of service and do their fucking job, YouTube.
Caseytron may have interacted with them in such a way, because it does seem, especially Denins, that they were very close, that the H-free snark moderators were huge fans of Denins. And would it be all that weird for like a male H-free snark moderator to want to connect with Denins, right, and feel like, oh, I'm helping Denins, I'm building her channel up
Okay.
to spite Ethan? I don't think it would be weird, but to go ahead and sue Reddit, that is a very, very tough thing to do. Is Reddit really going to turn over its users that easily? So again, I think the defamation and the thing, it's not, to me, something that. So let's talk about hypocrisy, right?
I don't want to look at his face anymore.
Adam is a
Okay.
huge age-free star. I think he built his channel on two things: attacking Mr. Beast and attacking Ethan Klein.
Yeah, he's a cunt.
He's not the only one to do it.
Wait. He built his career, as it says, strumming ukuleles, off of being a weird little reverse pedophile as a younger gay man who pined after an older woman who was already famous as shit. So, a weird little Nepo baby from the UK had enough money and shit and attention, etc., to harass an American. There you go. That's it. So, strumming ukuleles. I'm sure you are, buddy. Strumming your ukulele real fucking gross. You're gross. You're gross.
Denins has built her channel, and
That's what he came from. Period.
again, Ethan Klein is kind of an easier target to attack.
He's a panty beggar. He's an underage panty beggar for clout. He's a gross little fuck goblin. And he's gay. So, what touched him?
No offense, Ethan. He just it's basically a live streamer. When when you are always talking and talking, yes, there are going to be points where maybe you need to clarify that you didn't, or that you should have maybe talked a little bit more, talked a little less.
I agree.
And nothing of value was lost, value was gained, I would argue.
Yeah.
When I hear the word snark, I didn't think trying to get the person deported or blank counts. Like, what is the actual wrong with them? You can have your whiny gossip sub, but that's going too far.
I love it.
I always thought that snark was a blank style sub entirely comprised of jokes. I thought we liked snark. Laugh out loud. Well, there you go. Have
Nope.
one mod, get the one mod banned by...
We don't like snark. We don't like fucking assholes in this world. And yeah, get deported, you fucking cunt. So continuing on. Great. Welcome to the show, folks. Somalia's Discord defense fails. And here's why.
Johnny Somali is trying a new Discord defense.
I'm glad you're getting back to your normal thing. Don't get swept up into the Hassan shit too much. He'll keep you there. Okay? Hassan will make every waking moment you have about him. Your entire channel will dissolve into some kind of orbiter fucking opposite. And again, you know this. You're smart. I don't need to say that. But anybody else out there watching, watch out. They're trying to take your shit. By you talking about them living rent-free, it's just another fucking waiting room for that channel, isn't it?
And it absolutely will not work. And we're going to tell you about that today on this Fast Facts video here on the Legal Mindset.
Discord
we
defense.
teach you to be your own judge. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney living in Asia, dedicated to ending the criminal careers of streamers like Johnny Somali and other nuisance streamers in Asia. So we've heard a lot of excuses from Johnny Somali, a lot of weak defenses from him or his team, which often,
I want this
by the way,
up. I want
the
me
same
down.
people
I want
as
this down.
Johnny has a million sock
I think
puppet
that's more
accounts, and
right.
often he tells people to do things, they more often do them. But today's is probably one of the lamest, but I wanted to go ahead and debunk it because some other channels have brought this up, and it just needs to be dismissed quickly for the absolute trash it is. So as a reminder, and of course, we have a PowerPoint where we're at in the process. This is, of course, the latest update. Right now, we're at the part of the cycle where typically Johnny would get away with it because there's no coverage. Of course, we are continuing the coverage, keeping the heat on him so he doesn't die. But right now, we are trying to cover this and make this continue to go viral, continue to trend so that the pressure is on Johnny and the attention stays on Johnny through his next upcoming trial in August, on August 13th of this year.
Keep it going, folks.
What we have now is a new defense. So his new defense, which has come out, is Discord made me do it. I'm not kidding. It's not the tequila. It's not the I was high. It was Discord made me do it. That's his big defense that Johnny thinks is going to...
Now, in my brain, I'm immediately like, yeah, yay, Discord, burn it up, Pedophile Network X, get rid of it forever. But that's not going to happen. Continue.
Get him out of jail for free. He thinks that's his escape card.
Cool.
And his minions are trying to argue this. Somebody who claims to have connections with Johnny, or possibly Johnny himself, we never know with these Discord personas. They're claiming that the Discord is the people that created the list of statues to attack, and they were the ones that made him misbehave in South Korea, and therefore he's not guilty, right? He gets away. Well, no, of course that's not true. First of all, Johnny Somali has already pled guilty to a number of charges. In fact, 4 out of the 7 charges he has already pled guilty to. So that doesn't matter.
No, he's already fucked on that
one thing or another. It doesn't mitigate it at all. So for 4 out of the 7, that's really irrelevant. But there's further reasons why this doesn't matter, and of course why this won't work. And I'm going to give you these 3 big reasons. I'm also going to give you a note at the end to note here. So first of all, reason number 1 why this Discord defense is not going to work is Somali is not charged for attacking the statues.
Okay.
So one of the big things in the defense is saying we come up with the list of statues and where they were and how to go.
Right, it's more the act that he's like hump fucking its mouth and shit. It's a little different.
To make what he did criminal and to increase the penalties for that. But
It's not so
up
much
until
the
date,
like
that's not a
property
thing. In
damage.
fact, what he's charged with, if you look
It's
over
the
at
lewd.
the actual list here, and this is kind of the up-to-date list, he's charged with obstruction of business, Minor Crimes Act, and deepfakes.
Wow.
None of these are for the statues. They're for 7-Eleven. They're for harassing
Right.
people with a rotting fish. What his language on the metro and bus, monkey noises and loud music on the bus. For the deepfakes of the male streamer Jungmann and Bong Bong. Also for disrupting Lotte World and the rides at Lotte World. None of these are related to the statue piece. So his constant...
I feel like
trying
the
to
Bong Bong one is really fucking strong too. And then the Latte World is kind of fucked. The fact that there's kids in the back or whatever, he might get a couple of these in terms of like actual years.
Reflect to the statue, it doesn't work here at all for any of these charges he's facing. Next, the second reason is disc or anyone else telling you to do something, no matter who
Discured.
it is, doesn't remove your intent. It doesn't remove that criminal intent. Remember, in the basic principle of some crimes, right? Some crimes, not all crimes, but some crimes require intent. So let's pretend this one does, and that's a pretend. Well, that's reason number 3. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Dude.
Whether Ramsey came up with the plan or he went through a plan that others made does not remove his knowing commission of the crime. If anything, it aggravates the crime because it shows he knew exactly what he was doing beforehand and he had a map, a road map to go execute it. So if anything, it
Premeditated.
aggravates it.
Yeah,
it
that's stupid.
certainly does not mitigate it. Other
Wow.
people telling you to do something or you sentence less.
The
I know that
the lack of
a lot
thought
people,
behind even
try to deflect
admitting these certain things. Sugar free? Is that a sugar free Red Bull? That's all I need to know. What a dumb pussy.
on this, but that's not.
That's all I need to know. You drink sugar free Red Bull? You're not a real man. That's it. Sorry. Are you so worried about sugar? Okay. You'll get a lot of sugar once they pump it up your ass and fucking prison and shit.
Not how it works. So
they pump
what I
it up
did
your ass.
here in this nice little map
Gush
is whether
after
it was
gush.
Ramsey coming up with the idea, and Ramsey came up with the idea, and he committed the crime. That in the legal
And pump you
system,
full of
in the
sugar.
way the law looks
You'd
at
be a
this
sugar.
in Korea,
You're
based
real
on
full of
all of my
sugar.
understanding of Korean law, and
avoiding
also
all that
Korean
sugar for
lawyers,
all that
people exposed
time.
to the system. It is exactly the same in this scenario as if Discord told him to do it, and he
Discord.
did it. By the way, it would be the same if Ice Poseidon told him to do it. By the way, I don't think Ice Poseidon commanded him to do any of this.
No, but I do think Ice Poseidon is a problem. I do think he, as a person, is a fucking problem.
If you've been online for a while,
I don't need to.
call to 911.
Yeah, it's kind of like the people themselves.
Who work to serve his best interests.
I ain't know the fucker. I've never watched a second of his shit. I really don't give a fat flying fuck about him. It's his people that follow him are the fucking problem. The weird little militant Canadians, specifically, and all those other weird little fuckheads. You see all these little dotted lines of shit. That's his little fucking orbiters. There you go, little fucking orbiters everywhere, doing things, and SWATs, and this. See this?
Before it drove away.
There, that's the kind of shit that this person
could have gotten seriously injured or even died. As the event
is part of.
continued, contestants clogged up the roads and frequently got into car accidents.
What the f, dude?
Shockingly, the ending of the
We
scam
fucking
hunt
retarded?
was somehow more scuffed than the beginning. The streamer Raza North maced and robbed another contestant,
Wow.
Tazo, before he could access the final clue. As a result, Raza
Robbed him and
North
maced
won,
him?
while Tazo
What?
was left wailing in distress.
That's funny. It's not funny, but that's funny. Okay.
Who is it?
And you just let it happen. And we're fine with that, huh? That was part of the rules? Okay.
Guys, what did he take? Oh, God. Yeah, you shouldn't have stolen from me, bro.
Oh, he maced Tazo.
Raza North received
Okay.
30K and Tazo received a consolation prize of 20K. Despite the damage the event caused, ICE felt it was a success. To him, right or wrong didn't matter. Only the entertainment value did.
Like, my games are about entertainment, bro. It's not about...
What's that jacket you got on, dude? What? Chicago Bulls and Lyrical Lemonade, dude.
Only the
That's a fucking Swiss-ass fucking...
Like, my games are about entertainment, bro. It's not about what's right.
It's a nice jacket.
It's about entertainment. That's all I care about.
Correct. So, whether it's right or wrong. So if it's bad entertainment, he doesn't give a fuck. It's that same socialist shit of like, it doesn't matter what the end effect is. Use any means possible to get your point across. Any means possible to get your no across. This is a, I don't want to say it, but this is like the evil eye, I'll put it that way, mentality where you sure you really want this? Are you sure you really want this? And that's how the entirety of anything that ever comes from not America fucking acts. Very sensationalist, very trashy, very UK blended with its like, look at me, look at me. So we've been fed a lot of that attention whore stupid shit as a people, as a country, and it's other countries' mentality, and we adopt it. And the more we adopt it, the more we have spoiled children who murder their parents and such. And yes, I'm saying Ice Poseidon is directly responsible for... No, I'm not. What's this? Carmelo Anthony just did something unthinkable, and his dad, blah, blah, blah. Republicans encourage this madness.
The guy recently was arrested in Oklahoma for sabotaging this weather station's radar system, bringing it down where they could not report about the dangers that are killing people.
There he is.
You probably won't be shocked to...
Some Republo fucking psycho, fucking fucktard, fucking destroying fucking, here he is,
Say...
It's always something.
Was arrested.
39. Fucking Anthony, Tyler, Michael. Have one name. Have one name. Okay? Have one name, guy. Have one fucking name.
On complaints of destruction of property and violating a protective order. Those particular complaints are unrelated to the vandalism complaint, but they say this. Investigators tell News 9 just stop at their doorstep.
What's wrong with you people, dude? What's wrong with you people?
And cloud seeding is being widely promoted by everyone from anti-government extremists to GOP influencers.
So we heard about that the other day from our buddy in the chat here. There is cloud seeding though. There's like positive and negative cloud seeding. It's always been around. There is there's a scene in an old cartoon that I like to bring up when I'm talking about cloud seeding, and it's the bear cartoon, right? Put the papers in the trash, bump bump, na 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 bump bump, and they're in the airplane, they fish in the airplane, and they fly over the thing, and the airplane drops fucking fish into the lake. Okay, fish seeds into the lake, right? Na 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 bump bump. Put the papers in the bag. Putting papers in the bag.
Leading to real world consequences.
I just wanted to hit play because I thought she was slightly attractive. Anyways. What? Shh. Lothar. Fuck this stupid shit. Yes. The papers in the bag. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. That's it. Bum, bum. No, he doesn't stab him. And then there's this one. So you got the little thing, right? So he plants the fish. Okay. And then he takes this. Fish eggs are like seeds, right? And then he just puts them in there. The water stays split. Fucking cartoons like that. You know, seal them up, and then they grow. Hey, water the water. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Cheers. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh. So stupid. What a fucking moron. And then he'll just murder all 5 of them and fucking maybe take like 1 or 2 bites and walk along. And that's how messy bears are with their food. Yeah, they'll just murder for fun until shit stops wiggling. Like any other animal.
Let's measure that. Too small.
Too small. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Okay, that did happen. Na 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 na. Oh, fucking moron. Jesus.
Leave the kitties alone.
Yeah, Epstein. Bearstein. The fuck out of here. Humphrey Steen. Okay, is that your last name? Humphrey Steen? Yeah, Humphrey Epstein. That's classy though. It's like witch look. Fucking classy, dude. I just thought he looked like a witch. I love it. Here, let me rewind that actually. Let's get a screenshot of that. He's like a great witch for this part. Let's get a good frame in here. One of those is okay, I think. Maybe the first one. It's usually my first one, but we'll see. There he is. The witch. He cast a spell. Well, anyways, they go up in the airplane. So here. It's literally the next part. I always fast forward at the wrong time. So he helps him with the fish, get the fish in the thing, and then he jumps in the thing. There's like a bunch of fish in there. Wouldn't you too? Wouldn't you squeeze yourself inside of the fish machine that you don't know where all the fish came from or put in there? Wouldn't you as well? Just full on jump into the fucking thing? Wouldn't you just do that? I know I would. All in, baby. All in. Let's go. So here it is. We're cloud seeding now, okay? Here we go. And that's how it happens. You put fish in the cloud, and then it rains fish, okay? Yow! I love Humphrey, dude. Yeah. There it went. Did you hear it? You heard it. Fucking classic, dude.
Yes, sir.
Well, stop it. Fishing season ended yesterday.
Oh.
Yesterday? Oh, my goodness.
Get the fuck out. Just stop.
It's all over.
Nope, you're not allowed. No fishing. No, it's hunting season. Yeah. No fish anymore. There's actually hibernation next. It's really, oh my god, this entire thing is really good. Dude.
Fishing season is over.
This is like a 1 hour or a half hour hunting season. It was hunting season. Pow, 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 pow. And then he's the tree? Yeah. And then he goes in the cabin. Because he's trying to stay safe. That part's also really fucking good. So, check out Hooked Bear. Check out Humphrey the Bear in general. There's like a whole like seasonal shift where he's just jamming for years. Fucking love this shit. This guy's 62. I am 41. Shh. There's another number on there now. I'm not happy about it. Poor Humphrey Bear. All he ever wanted was some fish. Yeah. Poor guy. That's a good boy, Humphrey.
That's a good boy, Humphrey.
That's That's a good boy, Humphrey. That's a good boy, Humphrey. See what these fucking boomers like? And they called it the goofy laugh. That's how us, like, Disney fucking kids know that shit. Oh yeah, Catboy? Yeah, he's adorable right there. It's very cute. Perfect little witch hat. Humphrey the witch. Catboy, me, Shark. Humphrey the water witch. Yeah. Classic, classic. So yeah, seeding, cloud seeding.
Anthony's trial date has.
We're all gonna die.
Hello, y'all. This is Minister Dominic Alexander. I just want.
Uh-oh, that's a bad sign. Minister? That's a very bad sign. Uh-oh. Oh, your shirt even says Black Father on it. Okay, I'll try to get over this. What is this? Carmelo Anthony just did something unthinkable, and his dad accidentally air this.
I wanted to take this time, y'all, to be able to address some of the lies regarding the Carmelo Anthony case, right?
Okay.
I have no interest in being able to try this case in the court.
Can I have a shirt that just says white uncle or something, right? Just white uncle. And then below it just says, like, white uncle tells you you're fucking retarded for thinking that you're some kind of special case when we're all the same. Uncle doesn't really like you. Uncle resents your existence because you're fucking up Uncle's life by asking Uncle so many fucking questions. Can you please get the fuck out of here? That's what the entire text for the shirt will say. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of my room. Get the fuck out of my basement. That's how it ends. That's just the bottom. Just says, get the fuck out of my basement. And then dash Uncle. So, there you go. White Uncle. Thank you.
For the public opinion, right? Of course, you know,
Am I projecting? That was kind of projecting. It's funny though. So.
Generation Action Network, and we are the advocacy group in regards to the Carmelo Anthony case, right?
I don't like next generation type wording in your groups. I don't think you need a group to be efficient with your messaging. I think there does need to be like a mass response, but to make it a specific clique of people is the wrong way to go about things. But you know, you're religious, so you believe in this like teaming up type of mentality, this group up shit. It is what it is. You know how to get points across. Yeah, as a groupthink, yes you do.
We're not the attorneys, right? The
okay.
criminal attorney is different.
So what did the dad?
From the advocacy group.
What did the dad?
Yet advocating on the behalf of
okay.
Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
I just want you to know.
Why is Diddy on your? There's Diddy on the fucking screen.
Anthony's family put out a packet for a court-appointed attorney. It's false, y'all.
Yes, welcome back.
Oh, this guy.
3 months I've been reporting on this topic.
Okay.
I have some information I want to share.
I like this guy.
Leaked text messages from Carmelo Anthony's father to Sarah Few. Sarah Few is someone that has been doing a lot to report on what is going on. Most of the information I bring on this channel concerning this case is being shared by this lady, and even the mainstream media picked it up just days ago. Charleston White, I don't know if the guy is being paid or what exactly, is changing his mind to a level never seen before. I have a couple of videos I'm going to
oh, you really get into it. Oh, Jesus.
Show you what exactly is going on. 2 days ago, I reported on this video where this guy came out. I never knew he would go on live stream to actually destroy the whole narrative.
This is white people's George Floyd, by the way.
That him?
Boston Metcalf is white people's George Floyd.
I'll see what Charleston White in
no,
the
it's
whole
not,
live stream yesterday.
Report.
So here. My son defended his self. Maybe if you was a parent and your child would have defended their self, she might not have been molested. I never said anything to anyone about the lies you spread. You're the one with half-truths, not us. You scared of Tiffany because she must have had the truth. LOL. Yoy. Lucky I don't know her.
What is going on? Most of the information.
Yo, lucky I don't know her. Are you fucking kidding me with this?
Concerning this case, it's been shared by this.
Okay. This lady.
She would try to actually.
Okay. Oh yeah, Austin Metcalf is white people's George Floyd. I don't think so. We didn't have like a parade or any of that shit. We don't do that kind of stuff. So George Floyd was George Floyd's George Floyd. So yeah. Also, this has a lot to do with like regional shit, in my opinion. George Floyd was from Texas originally. Just kind of came up here and worked here, and then hung out with Chauvin at the same nightclub for 17 years, where they worked together for that time. Probably fucked the same hookers, did the same drugs every night, had the same dealers, all that shit. So you guys are really stupid to think that. But on top of that, the only thing here is the shady connection between the two. So at what point did Austin Metcalf hit on his crush or something? Carmelo Anthony had a crush on a white girl, and fucking Austin Metcalf, just by existing, had this white girl's attention, and he got so fucking enraged about it that he just had to stab the whitey. So how do we not know? How do we not know that's not the story? That's my number one story in my head. High school jealousy shit. So, ta-da. He ate the pussy of a BBW that guy wanted to fuck. Oops. Well, it looks like he stabbed him in the heart to get him back for it. Damn.
Yesterday, caping up for the Carmelo Anthony family. Now, I already expected this. Y'all probably don't even understand what's going on right now.
I don't care.
Charleston White in, sat him down, probably got a battle plan together, paid him well, and now they've unleashed him into the social media streets to repaint the narrative of what happened in Texas on that day. And boy, Charleston White's got to be worth every penny, Jack, ain't it? He is good at what he does, but guys, you got to have some discernment. Here's a fact that they cannot get around.
Okay.
Austin Metcalf isn't here anymore, y'all. He's gone.
Okay.
And Carmelo Anthony is the one that took him from there. That is a debt that needs to be paid. The innuendos,
the fuck was that?
The bullying, the fights, none of that stuff matters. You took a life. You can't do that. There's going to be a debt that gets paid for that. Plain and simple. Now, I wish they would have went the other route with a plea agreement, getting together with the Metcalf family, who they're also trashing. They are trashing Mr. Metcalf and that family.
That's too bad.
They're trashing them.
That's too bad.
And they're painting a whole new narrative.
Wow.
Case. So there's a video that's been released by Frisco Independent School District, because this is public information. And if you want to see this video, you can go up to Frisco Independent School District and see this video. That's why Sarah J. Fields and Austin Metcalf dad, and now they've drugged the mom in, but they're trying to debunk people from going to see the video.
No, this is a random dude, I think, commenting on
Sarah
it.
J. Fields, she released the indictment before anybody had the indictment, and she got a woman fired because they're using a new Jim Crow systematic tactic where they got the people inside the courts, they got the people inside, and they're working against the Carmelo Anthony family on behalf of Sarah J. Fields, because she's a precinct chair and she's threatening to use her power from her precinct chair, I think District 30, to get people unelected and get people elected if they don't go against this case. So she's trying to use political power to influence and persuade this case. That is what Sarah J. Fields has partnered with Austin's family in trying to do. The mom wasn't too much in it. The mom's really been grieving. Austin, Jeff Metcalf has been playing for the camera because he's been an absent father who abused the mom, and he think he can get back in with mom, and mom doesn't want anything to do with Jeff. That's why you don't see them standing in the camera together like you see the Carmelo Anthony's family doing. So let me stick to the case, to the facts, right? So Sarah has a lady who works for the Collin County Courts.
This guy, I can't hate this guy. This is good.
Who released the indictment before anybody had it. So for whatever reason, Sarah is getting all this information, and she's coming to misconstrue the information, and she's giving out misinformation.
You bring that trauma to school with you, you take it out on the football field, but you have a reputation of bullying people from, I think, about the 4th grade, these Austin twin brothers. So you can't just fight one, you have to fight two. But that's why look at this as a package deal. So if two men approach you, bigger in size, you need to tell yourself. Kid to be this. These two trained mixed martial arts experts who excel in all sports due to their body size strength.
He's just giving us their narrative.
Is approaching you, causing harm. You don't know. You don't know why they're approaching you. You don't hit them with what you got. It could have been a
right.
It could have been anything. And you drop.
What is this his dad, or is it just a person presenting the dad's side's narrative? Right? I think it's just a dude. If it's his actual dad, you are bad faithing the fuck out of things, but trying to justify the murder, it's gross. But to see that that's their argument would make sense. And thank you for presenting that information. But is this actually him? I'm not sure. Am I stupid? Yeah. Making it black versus white is pathetic. He killed his kid on the school grounds. No one cares about the details. The details are fucking important. Details are important. I think a girl liked Austin more than Karma Boy. Yeah.
Drop it and you take off running.
We'll see what they think to that. Nobody says anything though.
You drop it and you take off running. They had me believing he took off running with the weapon. And he was caught with the weapon. No, he dropped the weapon. Austin did not fall down. Austin took off running down the flight of stairs, if you watch the video.
What?
Then he ran back up. He was panicking.
Well, at the end of the day...
What the fuck? Because he was dying? What do you mean?
Something is going wrong.
Tiffany has nothing but an evil agenda. I don't know what the fuck. It's terrible. Traumatic to think about.
It actually happened 6 minutes from where I live. Carmelo Anthony fatally
Nobody spells this
unalived,
shit right.
I can't say the word, but
Killed.
Austin Metcalf. They were
Fuck
both
TikTok.
16 and it was at a track meet. First, I want to say I think the narrative that a lot of people are running with is absolutely disgusting, and they're trying to bring race into something where it has no place in, and a lot of people are trying to paint Carmelo as a thug and he had a ghetto upbringing, XYZ. He was raised in a two-parent household in Frisco, Texas. He got a
Okay. I mean, Texas is still a raging shithole. He had several fucking... Should we look up his, like, brief little history real quick? Troubled youth. I mean, he had a fucking... He had a history, dude. Previous history. Organization behind the Carmelo Anthony case. Carmelo Anthony, top investigators, shocking details about Carmelo Anthony. Story of Carmelo Anthony. I'm not going to find anything like relevant because, okay. We shouldn't have to do this every time. We shouldn't have to go to this fucking island just to get some relevant answers. Yeah. We shouldn't have to fucking do this every time to ask fucking question. No. The kid that murdered you fucking idiot. No, you fucking idiot. Yes. Okay. Early, blah, the little, there's limited information. Involved in athletics, academic, extracurricular. Oh, he believed, okay. It is known that he lived in the Richwoods gated community of Frisco, Texas, and drove a Lexus received as a birthday gift. So he's a rich little spoiled shit. So that has nothing to do with the narrative overall. You can still be a rich, spoiled little shit and have a trashy, fucking shitty youth where you do a bunch of bad crime stuff. Duh. It doesn't take being poor to be a fucking cunt. Previous history. Troubled youth, delinquency prior to one verified claim from X suggests he was previously suspended for bringing a knife to school. There you go. Lacks corroboration from official sources and not be treated as inconclusive. He had a clean criminal record. Let's see here. Reporting to reports. I thought he had something on him. I must be thinking of somebody else. I'm going to back out of this. I do remember like something like a report, but not anything official. Like bringing a knife to school or previous fights, squabbles. So whatever. Touch me and see what happens, right? Okay. So like, I'm so rich, I can kill you and walk away with it. So I'm so rich, spoiled, well-connected, I can kill you, white boy, and walk away. Just watch. Right? Yeah, that's the narrative. Let's see here. Yeah, it sounds very rich, spoiled, privileged. Okay. Racial bias, noting that the family faced harassment and death threats. So there's only like post-racial bias. But this is where the details are important, is another thing I was trying to argue with that. The details are very important. The fact we've been given no details is why those details are important. Audrey Hale. Did we get anything on the Audrey Hale manifesto? Have we been given the Audrey Hale manifesto yet? Nope. Let me ask Rock. Has the Audrey Hale manifesto been publicly released yet? It's no. No is the answer. So, nope. No, this isn't it. Is this it? Ooh, maybe they did release it. Okay. Show it to me. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Okay. What, this one? Is it here? Is it either one of these? Can I see it, or are you just going to talk about it? Oh, hey. Yeah, hey, we got it. Okay. Can I see it, or is there a fucking okay, to make all of the documents public. Is this the PDF file? Is this the PDF file? I'm trying to see if Mike Hunt is at all mentioned in her rantings, because I'm like so sure that he like fucking diddled that bitch. Come on, she's all trans and weird and shit and fucking murderer. Come on now. Come on now. This bitch though, that's a fun one. So we were going to explore that, actually. Please. I'm trying to use your stupid site. If you want any traffic, you'll let me do this. Thank you. Teenager allegedly murdered her parents' left bodies for 6-year-old sister to find. Carroll County, Georgia. A teenager allegedly shot and killed her parents while 6-year-old sister was home, then remained in the house until the young child found the bodies. According to Ashley Halsey, a spokesperson for the Carroll County Sheriff's Office, officers responded to a residence after receiving a 911 call from 17-year-old Sarah Patrick on February 20th. Upon entering the home, police found Patrick's parents, 45-year-old James Brock and 41-year-old Kristen Brock, deceased from multiple apparent gunshot wounds, per Halsey. Halsey claimed that after Patrick shot her parents, she left their bodies in plain view until the 6-year-old sister found them, but didn't exactly understand what had happened to them. The smallest daughter found them, and then she came and told Sarah, and Sarah made the 911 call, Halsey said. Sarah was in the home. Halsey lamented that James Brock had already gone through multiple heart surgeries and was waiting on a heart transplant, saying, to have his life cut short when he was given so many opportunities to live. To me, that's a big takeaway from this story. Oh, that was her sick little ass saying that? I don't, okay, weird. I'm telling you, Five Nights at Freddy's is fucking up the kids. Patrick was arrested on July 8th and charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault. Wait, Halsey. Who the fuck is Halsey then? Oh, just a spokesperson. Okay. I was gonna say, that's fucking, it seems very lamenty. Okay. I'm with it now, sorry. I'm just reading it, I'm not fucking here for it. If I was on the other end, I'd get it more. It's like Ron Burgundy, anything you will put on the prompt, he will read. And he won't really know what he's reading until he gets a second to absorb it. Great, it's possible others are involved as well, Halsey said. Yeah, because it's some weird Five Nights at Freddy's online shit. So there you go. So that happened. There's no aspects about the TikTok portion of this at all, which is fucking disgusting. So that's it. We're going to go here, we're going to go back here, we're going to go... So who cares,
Mercedes
right?
For his birthday. He came from a very affluent family. So just because of his color, I hate that people are trying to run with that narrative. It's gross.
So if he's already got money, then why does he need some fucking fund? Why does he need some outcry? They already got money.
People are also saying that it was all premeditated and he brought a
It was premeditated.
for the sole
A
purpose
knife.
of unaliving Austin. That is also
Murdering.
not true. By the
Yeah,
way, I
it
know
is.
all of this because I work with a kid that his
Don't bring a knife to a track meet. Why would you bring a knife to a track meet? You're so fucking stupid. TikTok is garbage. Burn that platform down
best
immediately.
friend was standing right there.
TikTok is disinformation, shit, garbage, trash. TikTok needs to be removed immediately. Hello, Trump? Anybody? Oh,
Very
God.
much everything.
Anyway,
Carmelo
TikTok
and
is
Anthony
shit.
walked over and sat under Austin Metcalf and his twin brother's tent, and there's no reason for Carmelo to be over there because he went to an opposing high school, so I'm not sure for that reason. Austin asked him to move, Carmelo said no, Austin asked him again, and Carmelo said make me move. So Austin picked up Carmelo's phone and shattered it, and then Carmelo stood up and said, I bet you won't touch me though, I bet you won't hit me though. Austin then punched Carmelo. Carmelo then went into his track bag and pulled out his cleat sharpener and unalived Austin, but it was not on purpose. At least...
Excuse me. Cleat. Sharpener. It's been looked up a lot. And stabbed him once in the heart with a cleat sharpener. Excuse me? Like, is it big? What do you mean? What is that fucking... Yeah, what do you mean? Like this? Is that what you stabbed him with? Jesus fuck, dude. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Where's the... Just this? Just, There he is. cleat sharpener. It's just like a fucking, you know, like a like another terrorist's commonly used tool, the box cutter. Remember 9/11? Remember 9/11, folks? I do.
I don't think it was a purposeful.
Remember 9/11?
I think he just meant to STAB him. Because
remember
when he was
9/11?
arrested, when he was being like walked away in cuffs, he kept asking if Austin was going to be okay. It is completely tragic what happened to Austin. The whole situation is just sad. But I also don't like the narrative that y'all are spinning that Carmelo just for no reason walked up to Austin and unalived him, because that's simply not true. I do think that Carmelo deserves jail time. He actually might get off on a lesser charge because he was touched first.
He deserves like fucking basically prison for like 40 years or something. He deserves to have most of his life taken for taking a life. That's how we do the fair exchange thing. Kind of an eye for an eye situation, but a little bit more sympathetic for some reason. I don't get why, honestly. If you murder somebody in just cold blood like that, I don't see why there's as much of a window given for, oh, it's okay, as much as there's more of a window that should be given for, it's not okay, we need to execute that person for executing somebody. So we need to have more of those rules so people stop, you know, executing people. So I've been calling for public executions for fucking years now. I think it would be a good thing to get some French-style fucking bullets against the wall, watch some motherfuckers lose their brains on a fucking smear. I think that would be beneficial for a lot of people out there to understand that death for your fucking actions is a realistic thing. And these people are going to give you the hottest fucking deaths you've ever fucking known. We already got some of their elements eeping in and stabbing people at racetracks for no fucking reason. Some of their elements.
Carmelo,
Some of their elements.
Unalived him,
okay.
But he does deserve jail time, but it's also sad for him. Like, these boys are both 16. And all of this happened.
Yes, I don't know
elements.
What's wrong for people who understand, who know this guy. They are all saying he's been paid to do this. They sat him down to counteract what has been going on social media to this level. Reason you see him out of a sudden starting putting out videos, going and supporting Carmelo Anthony. Sarah Few responded to this guy, I am looking for an attorney. Defamation has consequences, and if I need to crowdsource for the funds, I will. Chelsea White posted this an hour ago. It is
100k views and counting. The entire video spews lies about the Metcalf family and Austin. He mentioned my name at least 100 times. He fantasized about you doing better than me. White people dying. Oh, there you go.
He called me a man.
There. So he fantasized about white people dying. He liked to like reminisce about this type of shit. Like, he mentioned my name at least 100 times. Okay, gross. He fantasized about white people dying, saying he wanted to watch white people get shot in real life. He called me a meth whore, told everyone I was on drugs all the time, and said my information was coming from someone on the inside. I can't even repeat everything he said because it's going against the TOS on these platforms. It's bad. I want attorney and discovering will be revealing. He placed a target on me, my unborn child, and my family. I'm not going to stop reporting it. But I'm also not going to sit here and allow this libel to be spewed when when violent people are clearly involved. If they can't silence me, they will use incitement to get what they want. Okay. How much were you paid, Charleston? This is post.
You know,
that's the dad, right? The white guy.
There are certain names
right?
I can't pronounce. Continue to allow this to be spewed about me when these people are clearly involved.
Oh, he didn't want to say them because they're swear words or whatever. You're good, bro.
Has been set. Someone sent me a screenshot, and I immediately went to Collin County Case Search website, and this is what I saw. It says jury trial 6/1/2026 at 9 a.m. So it looks like the trial will start in June of 2026.
Like this, but I just gotta say what I gotta say. Really got a problem with this man asking for $1.3 million under reasonable circumstances.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
Any short clips
I remember his hair.
That is for the YouTube algorithm. You can end here. And please share the video.
Been overwhelming.
the lies and their amplification.
This is not going to end.
Self-defense. There's no self-defense because kids in here and resolved.
This clip is crazy. Oh, that's that guy. That's that guy. Oh, okay. I like that guy. All right.
This is a montage of the changing story.
Do I like that guy? Is that the dad, though? Maybe I don't like the dad. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. Who's that guy? Is that his representative? I don't know. I like his like conspiratorial attitude. Like he's got a good flow there. Okay, so anyways, wow, what a fucking start. So Asmon watched the Voidzilla shit that we watched, and this is him watching what we watched.
He's on Jeffrey Epstein. Enjoy.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy.
You sound mouse scan.
Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein.
That island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask
So
Andrew.
You say
it's him admitting. It's everybody just admitting there is files, there is evidence, there is situations, there is footage, there is everything. Okay.
The FBI has Epstein's list. They're sitting on it.
That
doesn't seem like something you should do. You're protecting the world's foremost predator. That seems like
you have the names. Like he literally just gave 2 names.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's so bad. Did you make this shit up, or are you protecting them?
Evil thing to do.
It's one of the other.
Regardless of who may be
Mr.
embarrassed in the
Nosepicker over
release
here.
of that list.
Yeah.
Why is the FBI protecting the greatest in human history?
Simple. Because of who's on that list.
Who killed Jeffrey Epstein?
This doesn't look right. It doesn't look like a suicide.
You know, Epstein's an intelligence asset for people in the Middle East, right? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I'm like, you sure of that? The person, let's say, is like, I'm absolutely sure of that. His plane and that island, the cameras, there's a big assumption out there that these videotapes were exclusively in the custody of Epstein.
There.
That's a huge mistake.
There you go.
The reason they wanted this story
There's
to go
tapes. There's
away
tapes that are shared.
there's an assumption like, oh
all
yeah,
this
Epstein
shit.
had
There we
him.
go.
No,
Epstein.
He wasn't the only one who had him, according to the
Great.
source.
Now that is what I said, to be fair.
So we figured it out, or what?
That's the only way I can make everything make sense based off of what's publicly available.
Yeah.
That's the only way any of this actually comes together and forms any sort of a story.
These assets, that's why this
There
blackmail story
was
makes
no
so much
way.
sense.
There are a lot of
There
people
was
I've
who
never
are
lied
deep
in my
the
life.
Washington
What?
swamp
Ever.
who are not
What?
telling
I
you
don't
the
do
truth
that.
about serious allegations out there that Epstein may have had video and audio of people out there doing
This
things
guy
they
really
shouldn't have
fucked
been
up,
doing.
huh?
And you should be asking yourself
Bongino, he
the
is a
question,
fuck up. What do you
how
mean?
is it that all these
Shit.
people, the CIA director, the Obama fixer, Bill Clinton, all intersected paths with Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein isn't with us anymore, and nobody seems to want to talk about it.
So Clinton is clear. Prince Andrew is clear. Everybody's clear then. We're all fine. Everybody's just fine. There is no real pedophiles. You know, any actual pedos are fucking fully forgiven because there's no pedophiles. There is no such thing. If any of these people aren't held accountable for any of this actual like previously listed as pedo shit, like if nothing happens, then it's just not an issue, I guess. So there's 2 options here. We can either like 18 plus the world, 16 plus the world, right? Like figure it out and stop all the like child prostitution and all that other shit. We can like world police, or it can just be a thing. Those are the 2 options. Either pedophilia worldwide on a rampant rich people's scale, all the, politicians, etc. It's not so much the gays and the trans you have to worry. It's the politicians and the rich people that are fucking the children at a much more higher fucking horrendous rate. Let's not do the welfare queen shit where you're paying attention to the dangling carrot where you need to be fucking walking away from the lava that's in front of you, you stupid shit. That's a nice carrot, but you're walking into fucking lava, you fucking idiot. So, anyway.
Would you declassify the 9/11
Pay attention,
files?
folks.
Yeah. Would you declassify JFK files?
Pay attention.
Would you declassify
There's a lot of these, huh?
Yeah, I would.
Wow. But-
I guess I would. I think that less so.
We went
because,
over that.
You don't know,
He's discrediting.
You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff.
He's
like that.
discrediting. Discrediting what would be actual proof.
Do you think that would restore trust?
Trashy.
Yeah, I don't know about.
We're gonna take some
Epstein so much,
ibuprofen
but
today.
certainly about the way he died. It would be interesting to find out what happened there.
That's the least important
situation, and the cameras didn't happen
least
to be working,
important part about it.
I want to talk to you about the Epstein case. I have worked on this for years, trying to get those records of who flew on Epstein's plane and who helped him build this international human trafficking ring.
Absolutely, Senator. Child trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past.
Release the list.
It's like that meme of like the dog with big muscles, and then like the other meme of the dog that's crying and it's really small. That's like that dude before and after getting appointed. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Yeah.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's
clients?
Is,
guys.
Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now.
It's embarrassing we need to self-censor word to make Karens upset. It's just a bunch of yeah, again, like you don't ever let, like I don't, the only words I don't say on stream are the ones that I will get banned for.
Whore.
I don't say those, not
slut,
yet.
cunt.
A lot of people are
bitch.
wondering,
We're gonna
because
bring
you
it
said
back.
last week that you have the Epstein files
Witch.
on your desk. When can we see them, and what's taking so long to release them?
I've said it a couple times.
Jesse, there.
Is that the word? Because I've said that a couple times. I've said all the words you're saying that you don't say. I've said all of them. It's not that you're gonna get banned on Twitch for sure. YouTube's fine. YouTube's great. Love this place. Love fucking YouTube. Love YouTube. Love it.
So we have over 250 actually.
Twitch is shit.
We have to
boycotting Twitch. Kick is garbage, but I would be on there if they'd let me.
I think tomorrow, Jesse.
I am, but I would be on Kick in a more serious manner on my Spit Dragon name if they would let me. They won't let me have my Spit Dragon name back. I don't know why. And I told them, so I'm like, I have multiple names, and I'm going to re-register this email address with this and they were like, you can't do that. Your email is attached to your username. And I was like, oh, okay. So I unattached my phone from that one and reattached my phone to a new one, you fucking idiots. So I'm still like there in full, and I told them that, and they were like, that's fine. We're okay with that, but you can't use Spit Dragon. Why can't I use Spit Dragon? Excuse me? Because there's proof of you guys being biased and not stopping the harassment to the name Spit Dragon? Or you just don't like my possible power on your stupid little pussy platform? You fucking Ruski trash, you Serbian gets, you're garbage compared to me. And that's what you know, and that's why you won't let me use my fucking screen name. You guys want to check my X? Should we check my X? There's a lot of notifications here. There's somebody currently in my messages too. I don't check those when I'm here, because you never know what weird shit is in them, because this is X. Oh, it's Team YouTube. They got back to me. We understand your urgency for this to get resolved. Reporting history page. Viewing my reporting history. View my reporting history. Okay. July 10th. So you haven't done anything since yesterday? No, okay. Well, I've done it on other things much more before that. Here you go. Here's all my reports on YouTube. I'll be clear about this kind of shit. This is fun. Here. Here's all my reports on YouTube. Okay. Hateful or abusive content. Shonda Black. Lex to Spit Dragon. They still haven't removed this, which they really need to. There's several ones under this. So, don't know why they haven't fucking removed it. There's several under the Boldo. See, it says July 10th, but it actually goes back to June 22nd. What? Sexual content, June 22nd. That's when I first fucking reported this video. So, yes. So, in other words, where'd my X go? Oh, it's over here. I'm going to squeeze this back over here, and then I'm going to say, yep, when I first reported it, do your job now. Time is ticking. TOS, obey. Obey your own TOS. Time is clicking, okay? You better hear me. Time is clicking. Time is to dicking. I think it's to dicking. I ain't wounded. These third world pricks ain't got shit on me, okay? That's right. Great. A hearty chuckle as I scrolled. We can't check that one. That's a racist post. And it was funny. And I'm ashamed of myself for laughing about it. Okay, Rev doesn't need to be anti-trans when y'all just exist. Okay? So many bad faith actors who seem to be intentionally stupid on so many topics. Let me guess, Free Palestine? You know, Yemen, etc. They'd rather see you honored. You are your own worst enemies. Do go on. Israel is not a real country. Any American that supports the alliance is a traitor. Then you likely see me as a colonizer. Your opinion is moot. Like your country. Like your backworld culture country. Like your. Let me put that in caps. Culture. I hate this fucking keyboard. I hate this fucking keyboard. It's so nice, but I really fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I like my old, like, grimy, Philly shit one where, like, I'd need to actually push the fucking button for it to do it. This, I just, like, breathe on the button and everything around it goes... Then you likely see me as a colonier. Or it just doesn't push the button at all. Your opinion is moot, like your backwards, like your opinion is moot, like your backworld culture country. Zionism is a lie to push complacency in murder that outside forces, Hamas, Yemen, stuff, etc. Zionism is a lie to push complacency and murder that outside forces constantly employ versus infidels. You are the Zionists, if any. Talk less for USA. That's it. Fakey McFakerson. What a stupid fucking name. Be more of a cunt, too. Get a real fucking... By the way, coward with a fake profile. Eat shit. Yeah, that's it. Coward with a fake profile. Eat shit. Like, get out of here. Fucking all you guys are just fucking stupid little doopy fucking... dumb little fuckhead faces with fake shit. You ain't got no pictures. You're not real people. You just fucking retweet everybody's dumb shit. You fucking say you're like trans and shit, but then you're sitting there sucking Hamas's fucking cock. You must be fucking liars. You must be fakes. You must be bullshitting. Because this cannot be the fucking truth, okay? Anime, God, blah blah blah, real Americans reject Israel? Fuck no we don't. Fuck no we don't. Fuck no we don't. Since when? Idiot. Fuck no we don't. Since when? Idiot. Like, you're dumb. Like, you're fucking stupid. You're an idiot, okay? You guys are all fucking dumb. Cool. What else we got? The nerve of the younger generation, attempting to tell anyone what types of gamers are, what types of gamers. Huh? Like, you guys have some fucking nerve trying to tell us what types of gamers are. You guys are all a bunch of fuckheads. How about that? You're a fuckhead type of gamer. You're a cunt. You're an idiot. Okay? Cool. Great. Moving on. Man, base level insults. I got nothing here. Jesus was Jewish. So, Jesus was a Jew. Jesus was Jewish. Is that funny? Because Jesus was Jewish, dude. So, do you want something from me? I mean, I don't know which one's the nuttier, left or right. Referring to his eyeballs. Nothing to do with politics on this one. Which one's crazier? Which one's the crazier look? Right? Is that psychotic or is that psychotic? Which one's the fucking crazier look? Which one looks more psychotic? He looks slightly normal, but so does he. He also looks slightly normal if you give it that right like perception. So what happened here, right? Like, or what happened here? Which side did something happen on? Like, what are we dealing with? I don't get this. I don't know which one's the nuttier. Like, which one? Which one? Which half of this face is crazier than the other half? This one looks kind of normal. That looks like a kind of normal face. That half looks fucking psycho. Dude, even the lip is like fucking compared to like, normal lip. It's fucking Two-Face. Fucking Two-Face, dude. Two-Face. Two-Face. Fucking Two-Face. Fucking Two-Face over here. Fucking Two-Face over here. Dude. It's like fucking Two-Face. Anyways, okay, great. Fucking Two-Face, dude. It's fucking Two-Face. So we were looking up Sarah Patrick, this fucking murderous TikTok lover or whatever. Let's check that out. That's my reporting history, isn't it fun? Cool. So this bitch fucking murdered some shit.
This teenage girl allegedly killed her parents in a case that had gone unsolved for months.
Yep.
Sure, that reads, "What do you mean I can't call my mom?" And then there's this one that says, quote, "Why me?" Now, these are...
There you go. So that bitch killed her fucking parents. And now she's, looking for attention. Oh, you get to know the whole show right now. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling everything. Is it that one? Is it yesterday? No, it's like this morning. Where's my fucking... Was it on this? Oh, it was on Philip.
This
Good
Sarah
job,
Grace
Philip.
Patrick situation is
okay.
Crazy, with many questioning if this viral crying 17-year-old girl killed her parents for internet fame and attention. Donald Trump watched me graduate high school, see me walk down the aisle, and couldn't even say goodbye.
Yes, and then she reached
Sarah
out to
funeral and going online about how their deaths were impacting her. But now, so that's made all of this even more disturbing for those following the case. With many wondering things like, okay, so if she did do it, was she doing this reach out? Was she making these posts as a way to kind of...
So she called out to like crime tubers and shit. Oh, okay.
Saying, hey, please cover this case, and then you wind up being arrested for it.
That's amazing, right? So there you go. So she killed her fucking parents, let the kid discover the body, and it was all for TikTok clout, and the news thing, the thing we were reading didn't even want to mention.
They don't know it, but a year from now, me and my 5-year-old sister would find them wrongfully shot dead in our home, and won't get to watch me graduate high school, see me walk down the aisle, and couldn't even say goodbye. But after all of that, we got this press conference.
Sarah Grace Patrick has been taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault.
There you go.
Apparently turning herself in after she learned that there was a warrant for her arrest. And right now, you have the authorities saying,
bang. And she turned herself in that quick, etc. Like, she's obviously just doing it for clout. I hate to say she just murdered her parents for clout, but I'm pretty sure she just murdered her parents for clout. So that's amazing. ICE van charges through protesters. Let's get it.
So apparently Los
Angeles... Let's get it, dude. Dude, I'm so excited for this. All right, I wanted to pull this up, too. Let's go. This happened. Yeah. Is it unfiltered? I don't want fucking bars on this. I'm okay with 18+.
Wow, this is intimidating. Oh, my God.
So at a point, this black van runs folks over.
Someone they're trying to... Oh, my God. I'm serious. Seriously f***ed up.
Damn, dude. That little fucker needs to get out of it, it looks like.
God. Oh, no, there are more people coming. Oh, wow. No, they're lit. No, this
is all kinds of fucked up.
I don't know what the f going on.
The ISIS are trying to, it looks like ICE is trying to get away in their minivan or whatever. Fake police or something? I'm not sure. Get in. Yeah.
There are people getting in front of the cars. Oh my God, they're running over the people in the cars.
Yeah. Get in the way.
I do.
Get ran over. All right. And then at some point, we speed up a little bit here. Yeah, I gotta close that door.
They're trying to do it downtown on a crowded street.
Close that door now.
Downtown San Francisco. So that man was taking video from an aerial view.
Close that door.
Building there, and was noticing these agents littered across the streets, pulling people out of immigration court proceedings. At least that was reported where that was and how that all went down.
Okay.
Oh, wow. No, someone's gonna get hurt.
Someone's definitely going to get hurt. So here we go.
At least 20 people in front of the car.
Okay, warning. Somebody's going to get lightly smooped.
Someone's going to get run over.
So here we go. Okay, you ready? Here goes. Speed up.
Wow, someone's hanging off the car. Oh my God.
Because they're stupid. So there you go. And then they fall right there. Okay, and then there's somebody on the front. He's like whipping the wheel. Dude is laughing on the camera.
God. Holy.
There are people running?
This is just... And the cops are there.
That bitch fell on the floor. That's funny. She's up. See? They're fine. Everybody's fine.
Oh my God.
Fucking trash, dude.
I'll send it to you. Holy...
I'll send it to you.
Frightening times, right?
You gotta go, dude. Yeah, you gotta go. Everybody's gotta start moving, dude.
I don't think anybody voted for people running around with masks. I mean, so...
He's not sure if people voted for people to run around in masks, unidentified, and going to sweeping people off the street.
I mean...
outside of that court proceeding.
Incorrect.
When they started snatching people up.
We didn't vote for outside forces fucking hitting up people with police vests on. So... Says police, federal agent. You guys are like fucking with them. It's on you. So nobody voted for a lot of things in this scenario. So it's so easy for you to say what we didn't vote for and what we did vote for. I voted for this bitch, and I didn't win. So what did I vote for? Terrorism? What would have happened? We were going to lose America overall anyway to the fucking radical green party of fucking literal fucking terrorists. Who knows? Who knows? So anyways, definitely deserved. I wanted to see more of the running over incident, but I guess that's all there was. Who's this bitch? Anytime it's in a store, this has got to be fun, right? What is this? Free Palestine? Some kind of Free Palestine motherfucker over here? Yeah.
Get back to work. I need you to leave. This is private property. Escort her up.
You need me to leave?
Yeah.
Why?
Escort her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that official was, or person, or apparently supervisor, someone. Maybe
it's a store. It's just like the dudes. What are they called? Like asset protection. It's just AP, bro. So if they walk along and they say, "Get the fuck out of the store," get out of the store. They're halfway a cop. So get out, leave, fuck off. That's it. Get out of the store. Yep, you're trespassing. They can immediately say you're trespassing. You're trespassing. You need to leave. And you say why? Doesn't matter. AP is making a call on behalf of the company, so it's private property at a point. Get the fuck out of there. Why? I'm pretty sure you have a brain, you know why, and you don't need to ask that question. You could just fucking accept it and walk along. So anyway.
Breaking news right now. You're going to see
Back
some
to
Epstein information being released.
What was this, like 3 months ago or something?
There are tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child.
What kind? Are we going to see who
and
was on
200 to 250 victims. How many potential like fucking dicks did those victims take? It's just such a fucking list of, like, you've said it time and time. There is proof. You do have people. You do have fucking circumstances. You do have video. You do have these things. Jesus.
So, if there's so many videos, you're telling me nobody else was in any of these videos?
I guess not.
It was
even though there's
all
literally
him the entire
proof
time?
of many other people.
I don't know, Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
What you're going to
Prince
see,
Andrew, etc. One guy party. Yeah, no
is,
shit.
a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information.
Tomorrow.
But it's pretty sick.
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Along with his co-defendant.
Absolutely, and he had help. That's for
He
sure.
sure did.
But
By
in this
who?
case, in Epstein's case, it is incredibly disturbing. We have flight logs, we have information, names that will come out.
Is it going to be shocking?
I don't see how it's not shocking that there were so many individuals.
This is actually crazy how big of a cover-up this is.
Mm.
I'm going to be honest. Like, it is shocking that it's this big of a cover-up.
Dusty Day.
That's insane.
That were hidden.
Dusty Day.
What is this chain? What
don't
the
know.
fuck are you wearing?
Cheers.
Really? This
Oh,
puts
right.
Rick Ross to shame. Oh my god.
I think it's part of her clothing.
And kept secret and not
It's
been
her
held
jacket.
accountable.
And it's like on the pockets and shit too. It's so stupid.
Jeffrey Epstein had been released to some
It's her jacket,
conservative
dude.
political commentators.
It's a jacket?
They walked out of the White House holding binders labeled the Epstein files.
There was an expectation that this was going
The
to be
jacket.
You had the same expectation.
We all did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred
We all
pages
did.
of documents. But, you know, Sean, I gave them a dozen.
That's funny. I said, somebody was talking about it on World of Warcraft the other day, and I was like, Bondi. Didn't I remove that from my PC back in the day? Didn't I remove that virus from my PC, the Bonsai Buddy? Anyway.
Line of Friday at 8 a.m.
Bonzi. Anybody? Bondi, Bonzi?
Had told me where the documents were being
I got a
kept.
couple laughs.
Southern
The
District
old
of New York,
heads.
shock.
They laughed at
So
me.
we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m. Thousands of pages of documents.
So let me get this straight. You were sitting around talking.
Who made Grokster? Who made Grokster? I feel like I've looked into this before. Who made Grokster? Grokster Limited, a fast-track tool, privately owned. I did. Why did I look it up, though? Because I want it to be Elon. I want Elon to be the owner of Grokster. Morpheus, Kazaa, marketed by Charmin Networks, and Morpheus. Morpheus is fucking amazing, dude. Morpheus was great. MGM Studios versus Grokster. Yeah, Grokster was rendered extinct late 2005 by the blah 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 peer-to-peer, bro. So this is the shit I used to fuck with constantly, all the fucking time. You guys know my my life? You guys know my life? There it is. You don't know shit, dude. Cause that's not even the right one in my brain. But I'm thinking more like Kazaa Light, which was pretty good, you know. And then there was this Netherlands? Sued in the Netherlands, 2001. Dutch music publishing, Burma Sturmer. Took Kazaa to prevent users from violating blah blah blah. Right. Is that what? Most recently in Duluth, Minnesota, the recording industry sued Jemmy Thomas Rasset, a 30-year-old singer mother. 2007 was ordered to pay 6 record companies $9,250 for the 24 songs that had focused on in these cases, sharing a total of 1,702 songs through Kazaa. Shit. If that's the case, admittingly, I have shared so much fucking more. So much fucking more than that. So much more than that. So much more than that. We had a AT&T dial-up account that was on a dedicated server that was just on 24/7 forever. And we had that for about 12 years running on a server computer in the corner where literally all we did was download and upload shit to the internet, superseding with clients and all that other shit. It was fucking amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, amazing machine. I didn't even know what I was being a part of back in the day. And I just kept downloading shit, watching it, and then putting it back out for people to get. And it was fucking great. I saw Austin Powers Gold member a good 6 months to a year before it was released, because in America there was an issue over the James Bond naming rights, so the movie couldn't come out in America for 9 months or so. It was somewhere in there. So it was released in Russia, it was released in China, it was released in all these other places. So I watched it via downloading peer-to-peer, and I watched fucking Goldmember on my computer. That was one of the earlier productions that I can note that I downloaded and watched. It had Chinese subtitles, so there you go. I love that series. Austin Powers is top tier. It's like the best of the best, dude. Right next to James Bond. That shit is so good. Bring back Austin Powers in that James Bond way. Just make a new actor, make a new set, make a new this and that. Make him still say the same stupid shit. People bring up In Like Flint. Yeah, Austin Powers is like the so fucking good version of that. So anyways, because this and that, yes, we've all been there. I used to run shit. Here. BearShare. I love BearShare. Emule, I never used. iMesh, I don't use that shit. LimeWire, Napster. Pirate Bay was just kind of there. So nobody really intentionally used the Pirate Bay. It just took people's torrents and pretended it like it was their own and just put a place to host the torrents. So Pirate Bay was a problem because before it was peer-to-peer. But then the Pirate Bay came in, and it was a website that connected you to the torrents that were in the peer system. So it took it and it externalized it, and they made it a third-party platform. And they made money off of that, off the hosting of and such with their servers and shit. But that's Russian shit. The Pirate Bay is Russian shit. That's the Ruskies. But back then we were working together as the hacker types to share video games, share movies, share CDs, share media. We were a worldwide positive entity that was trying to get down history and really understand each other and do better for the world and gather our shit together. 20, 30 years later, now it's all compromat or whatever. Now we're just being farmed for our bullshit, and any contributors are just down the line now blackmailed in some form. This is what we've turned into, unfortunately. WinMX, I never used that. uTorrent, that was always a really popular, it's still a kind of around to this day type of thing. You don't want to use it, just in general. If you know shit, you use Tixati. This is the only one you should be using. You're welcome. Tixati. It's fucking far better than the rest. Simple and easy to use. Ultra fast downloading algorithms. DHT PEX and magnet link support. Easy and quick to install. No Java, no .NET. Super efficient peer selection and choking. Whoa. RC4 connection. Encryption for added security, of course. It functions just like most of the torrent things you're used to too. It's got all the just standard little buttons and shit and works just the same way. Detailed bandwidth management for charting and charting. UDP, peer-to-peer corrections, NAT router, hole punching. I don't know what half this shit means. Advanced features such as RSS, IP filtering, event scheduler, no spyware, no ads, no fucking nonsense. Tixati is the greatest shit I have ever used for downloading. So there you go. Why? Just modern day is what I mean. So the last 10 years or so, this is the one. So it's for Android, it's for Windows, it's for Linux. All three of the standard, if you use anything else, you're a fucking idiot, platforms. There you go. So Tixati, get that shit. If you want to donate, here you go. Here's the Bear share, hey. Hey, little dude. That is not the original bear share icon. Just to say. I want to feel that real nostalgia. Give me that little chunky, yeah, give me that little chunky side face. There you go. It's that chunky one. That's the one. Retro bear share. Isn't he gorgeous, folks? Isn't he gorgeous? Kazaa, so I used bear share longer. And Kazaa was kind of like at the end tail of Kazaa. Get the fuck out of here. Gummy bear. We had LimeWire. Frostwire. Frostwire. See that shit? Y'all know about no Frostwire? If you don't know about no Frostwire, you're stupid, dude. You're stupid. Yeah, Frostwire. It's still around. I wouldn't trust it. There you go. Morpheus. Morpheus is great. That was a fun one. Morpheus toolbar. Is this... Okay, I was going to say, is it still around? Bullshit. There's a link to it? Bullshit. Can I look up, like, a demo of this shit? Just, like, the banner and stuff? Can I get... Yeah, there you go. That's good old Morpheus. Yeah, that's a little later. Returns upgraded and safer. That was the bad one. You wanted the original, chunky, shitty one. Yeah. Ooh, that looks so good. You look it up, you download it, you play it right there in the fucking thing. There are so many dead versions of songs that are lost forever that are right here on the internet, and they're not actually lost forever. They're just sitting on dead servers waiting to be discovered. Hidden versions of, Nirvana's Laundry Room or whatever the fuck, Beans, just amazing shit we've never heard is just waiting there for us. And the record companies don't want to ever let us hear those beta versions of songs, those worldwide releases that weren't supposed to be heard to begin with. They're just sitting there. Yep. They're sitting there. We shared them already. We listened to them already. My ears have heard illegal things. I love it. Songs that it was never supposed to hear, it's heard. Versions of beautiful, beautiful fucking music that you'll never ever hear again. Neither will I. I have already heard them. My life has been more shaped because of it. Media, my friends. The fact that I know that there's alternate versions of certain songs out there in itself is just more knowledge, more record keeping, more archiving. That's what we like doing. The older kids in the internet. We like archiving! So let's keep going.
Kind of bunch of bullshit.
Because we archive. And we've archived all of this, is where I kind of wanted to ultimately get to with that. We've archived all of this, and we've shared all the files. We figured it all out. We put it on the internet, and we dibble, and we already put it on torrents. You could just go torrent download the other shit I was looking at the other day. We already have the Epstein list. We already have the Anon files and nice little packages all over the internet. They're not gone. I saw somebody on X saying that they had deleted certain this and that's. No, they're still out there. You just gotta look right.
Shit about something you didn't even know about.
Yeah.
So you were going and you were writing blank checks and you didn't even know what was in the account? Like, that's the best case scenario? You just sitting around making up bullshit?
Documents. I have the FBI going through them, and cash is also, now that we have cash here, it's a game changer, of course. And, we're going to go through it as fast as we can.
What game?
But go through it very cautiously.
What game are we changing?
To protect all the victims of Epstein.
Now, is that
I gotta do that
thing
too.
to be
I gotta do that
redacted?
too.
Will everything else be made public?
It's always about protecting the victim. But you know what? We believe in transparency.
It's
and
never
America
about,
has the
okay,
right to know.
so take every victim's name and just negate them. Every fucking name possible. Any victim's good, get rid of them all, okay? Every single rich person, politician, scenario, etc. Hold them all accountable on the other end of that. This is not an excuse. None of this is.
What we know.
There's no rationalization for saying...
Maybe we are losing our rights after all.
Is that this was a large network of high-profile, high-dollar predators who abused...
Well, what the fuck, though, right? I mean, if Bill Clinton... Like, Donald Trump called them out by name.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew.
Right.
He needs to come out and say, why the fuck were you saying their name if you can't pin anything on them?
For sure.
That's ridiculous.
Right. And we'd even heard the other day when some guy was like, and what I had heard. Bill Clinton playing, I will never forget my rage for Bill Clinton. Like, he was fucking crazy the other day, that guy. And not just me, I'm not crazy. He was fucking, that was his energy. He was fucking crazy. So now that we've pointed out these people as the peds, and they're in the Trump cult, and they're willing to do anything for Mr. Trump-o-Lord, where are we not seeing the involvement of Trump himself as these same entities we should be shaking our fists and rage at, or popping our eyes out of our fucking heads and fucking aggression? Like, we should be having that towards the entirety of the book of rich ped motherfuckers and their defenders. Like, the entirety. But no, you're just thinking that way about the ones that you think might be on the list that you don't like because of weird other political fucking reasons. What's your beef against Clinton? Because somebody told you not to like them for some reason, or some kind of thing about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they're in bed with Melinda Gates, they're in bed with... So what conspiratorial fucking retarded autism shit led you down the fucking road where you have misplaced hatred for the wrong fucking faces? Where the fuck misplace hate for the wrong fucking faces? You are fucking stupid. Just as dumb as Hassan with his fucking gun trying to touch fucking Heaven. Just like that dumb motherfucker. You guys are just flashing your dick around trying to be somebody's. Okay? So, I mean, there's your opportunity. There's a bunch of peds all up at the top, just pedophiling away, and you're all screaming at the trans folks. Scream at the trans people more. The 2% of the 2%. Scream at them more. That'll help. The 80% of the 1%. The 90% of the 5% worldwide. They love that kind of shit. We went over it yesterday. There's a bunch of little names for it. And it's all the rich people buying up all the poverty places. And fuck. Okay.
Untold.
That was yesterday's episode. Okay.
Numbers of minors. Only one person has been
this crap again. Yeah, bro,
yeah.
This is a bit. As I said, bro, I said I was going to talk about this shit regularly, because this is a big one. This is a really
unforgivable.
Really big one.
I saw it in the fucking comments. Unforgivable. It is.
I understand that
it's very
criticism.
unforgivable.
People don't want to see criticism of, you know, Donald Trump because they like Donald Trump and they agree with him about a lot of things. But sometimes it's important to have that criticism in order to prevent yourself from going off course in the future.
I get this. I've been watching these.
Crimes, and that is Ghislaine Maxwell.
What are you chasing?
I like these fireworks.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I think that continued, ongoing, unrelenting expectations, support, and demands for this information to come out publicly will eventually put enough pressure on the government that at least they will throw us a bone. They will at least give us a few
I mean, I don't believe you.
Customary sacrifice people. And I'll take that. At least, right? Like, at least we might not get the whole list, but we can have a few sacrifices, right? I mean, fuck. Yeah, I mean, just one minute. Yeah, we need some sacrifices. We do. It's not happening. You're delusional. Winning looks a lot like losing until you win.
That's right.
I think that you're probably right, but I think there's about a 10% chance that I'm right, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
Of some guy.
Pretty good, Asmon.
Or gal.
You're right.
Felonies on an island.
We're gonna make an even bigger one now. Yeah. See that? We're making it even bigger.
If you have access to it.
If I have
It's even bigger now.
If I have it. If I have it.
Right. If you have it.
Right.
But you can't say that you have it.
No.
No, we're giving you everything we have.
So far.
So far.
Joe sees immediately, bro. Like, he knows what's going on.
He's doing it. He's cooking, dude.
Have so far is
Have you guys gone over all the video that's available?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what takes so much damn time.
Did Jeffrey Epstein?
Did Jeffrey Epstein now?
Hanged himself. Planners, drywall, and Jeffrey Epstein. This guy is a fucking legend.
This dude?
Or did somebody kill him?
Dick whip guy?
Usually, right, by using logic. Nice. We should recognize those 5% and
Nice,
set that one
dude.
down, do a bare minimum research. Just in general, most people can't even do close to that. Usually, right? Listen, if you want to complain about me being wrong about a certain topic
Excuse
or something
me?
like that,
Yeah,
then just
what?
structure your question or your feedback.
Does he
around
have a
that
question
topic,
or-
rather than just making these abstract claims that I'm wrong and I don't.
Yeah,
know
I
what
don't
I'm
understand what they're. I don't understand what they're talking
listen
about.
to responses, but I don't want to hear like some, oh well, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, what does that mean?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what
Yeah,
takes so
that's
much damn time.
Did Jeffrey
Very vague,
Epstein
very criticism
himself,
with
or did
nothing
somebody
behind
kill
it.
him?
No.
Senator, I
I'm
believe
trying to
you
change the
don't
color.
really Cell in the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Are you going to release all the information about that?
Senator, we are working through that right now with the Department of Justice.
You're gonna release that,
That's
or
not a yes or no, by the way.
Jeffrey Epstein committed
Yeah.
suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know a suicide when you see one, and that's what that was.
He killed him.
If you know a
He killed
suicide
himself.
when you see
He did
one,
it. He did.
Then
He-
why don't you show everybody
That's what he
all
did.
the evidence that shows definitively that it was a suicide? If you're so certain that the evidence is so unanimous and so definitive that it will
You're
prove
making
that
too
it
much
was a
sense there,
suicide,
Asmon.
logically, releasing that evidence, everybody else with this same background will
Oh,
come to that same
there's some
conclusion.
color.
You see
Okay.
what I'm saying? Independent
Trying to get this
autopsy?
fucking thing's color to come through. It's just not.
Again, you want me to get? I've
not
I've
bursting
seen
proper,
that
dude.
The Epstein files. What's the answer to that?
The answer to that is...
There we go. Yeah,
the same
that's
as
a
everything
nice
else.
one.
I'm not going to...
The same as
Yes.
everything else. Yeah, I mean,
I did it.
like, that's crazy, right? Like, wow.
See that blood burst?
No,
That's
nobody's
fucking beautiful, dude. Splash. That's a nice
No,
firework. That's really nice.
withhold information from the American public ever.
That's
but I'm also not going
gorgeous.
to rush
Beautiful.
to get it out there in a format in
Fucking
which they can't
beautiful,
rely
dude.
on it. So on the Epstein
This little guy
matter and the
take
other
that
matters,
too?
we are
That's
diligently
nice.
working on that. And it takes time to go through years of investigations,
They're really
years.
nice.
But I thought they just said a minute ago that you looked through everything.
Beauty. I mean, he does. He's just not very thorough about
What's
it.
the answer to that?
On purpose.
The answer to that is the same as everything else. I'm not going to...
Didn't he just say?
Listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor,
Listen.
I rely on it.
Listen.
So on the Epstein matter or any other
Blah,
matter,
blah, blah,
we're
blah,
diligently
blah,
working on that.
blah,
And it
okay,
takes
go that.
time
Ooh.
to go through
It takes
years
time.
of
Ooh.
investigations, years of political maneuvering,
Ooh,
years
could
of
it?
covering to get the American people what they deserve. And that's what I'm going to give.
I think that if he just said
Oh, Munchkin
that,
Man
I
over
would
here.
fine. Like, I
Okay,
understand it takes
okay.
a while, for sure.
It's very small.
But, like, for me, this is like a top
Oh,
three
Munchkin
issue.
Man.
And
The
it's
small
not
little
an
Munchkin Man
issue
over there.
because of what it's not an issue in and of
Nice.
itself.
Behind the screen,
like,
that
there's
makes
all
sense.
kinds
I
of
like
like
that.
awful, horrible things like this that
Okay.
happen all around the world. And
Boom.
really, Jeffrey Epstein doing this is like less than 0.01% of the amount of evil like this that's in the world. That's just the truth. You don't like it, that's fine. Look up the statistics. But the problem
I mean-
and the issue is that it's a mining canary. It's
Okay.
a mining canary, and it's a frame of reference.
Right.
That's
right.
the problem. It's
right.
a litmus test. Yes, exactly.
Yes, you got it.
It's what it means, not what it is.
Right. You got it. You got it. And
Yeah,
all
I don't know
the
about that.
all the
I mean,
practices
not-
behind
this isn't-
all
I'm not-
of these
I'm not
issues
vibe checking this.
that
It's
we've been
just
going over.
It's a fact.
Yep. So
And you're going to get the video.
that's why I said it's either all okay or none of it's okay. To quote a man, it's either all okay or none of it None of it's okay. To quote a man, it's either all okay or none of it's okay. Guilty. We tried to tell you. Who'd you vote for? We tried to tell you. I'm telling you, we tried to tell you.
You're gonna see for yourself.
We do have
We
video.
tried
It's not the
to
greatest
tell
video in the
you.
world. I don't want to set expectations on fire. However, the video does show in that specific block that he goes in, made a phone call.
See, they need to reconcile the fact that
See that lizard tongue pop out right there?
You're gonna see for yourself.
We do have video. It's not the
His
greatest
full
video
mouth.
in the world. I don't want to set expectations on fire. However, the
no.
video does show in that specific block that he goes in, made a phone call.
See, they need to reconcile the fact that they said that there were no videos. Why did they say there was no video?
And there was
now
bald
they're saying
too.
there's
Bald.
video.
Right,
How
there is
did
a video,
they
there's not a video, there is a video, there's
fix
not a video, there is a video, there's not a video, there is a video,
What a
there's
bunch
not a
of
video.
horseshit. You believe that? Shout out to CoffeeZilla. It's on his second channel. He put these clips together.
At a time like this where we're having some of the greatest, and are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Epstein. This guy got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey.
What a bunch of fucking bullshit. What a
What a
bunch
bunch
of
of
horse shit.
fucking horse
To make
shit.
them do this is to say that you're going to vote Democrat next election or to vote third party. Because again, these people rely on other people's inability or unwillingness to burn down the system. In my opinion,
What
that's
is
how they
Democrat?
control you. If you don't want people to control you, you have to be willing to burn down the system, metaphorically.
Please, brush your hair. Please, brush your hair. Let it down. Whatever you do have, let that bitch flow, dude. It looks like it can be saved, okay? Let your hair go.
Crazy, like this kid, like, oh my.
Just let your hair go. Just let it blow in the wind. Just let your hair go. Just buy a nice brush. Make it a daily thing. You brush your hair. It's kind of fun.
God, I don't even think I saw this.
Once again, we covered Dean Withers.
So here's Dean Withers, somebody I once critiqued as somebody able to think outside of their own given box. And what is he doing with that thought? Well, he's got it crazy. But you know, I support wild personas. I am one. And he might need to find a way to like vent his 20-somethings on more positive pursuits other than politics from pedophile politics. You might want to, you know, go fuck, get a life, go date a bitch. All of you shouldn't be doing any of this. The younger voters, you should all fuck right off and leave it for olds to do their old thing. Goodbye. It's time for millennials to step in. You guys are idiots, no offense. Go fuck off, go find your vape, and calm down, kiddo, okay? Where's my jewel? Where's my jewel? You're the equivalent of that, which is expected of your generation. And maybe you just need to find your jewel and get the fuck off politics, bro.
With us, Dean is, well, actually was, the biggest progressive TikToker. A couple days ago, we talked about his anxiety pen meltdown.
It's an anxiety pen. I'm sorry that I have anxiety. God, get the fuck out!
Well, now he decided...
It's an anxiety pen. Bark. I heard a thud. I'll just assume someone is dead. Okay.
To grace us with even more content by kamikazing his whole career.
Y'all ready?
To answer my question, do you think that you have the right to consent to
Hello.
You didn't feed him.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to or not yet, but
Oh, woke me up.
oh, my apologies. Okay. Those damn cats. I'm telling you, folks. They're adorable. And so cute. And yet, so needy. So needy. These kitty catos. You know, always meowing, waking you up and shit. I apologize.
65-year-old man
That's
looking
shitty.
at your son while he's naked.
I wouldn't allow it.
What the fuck?
Do you think that you have the right? Do you think that you have the right to allow it? Do you think if you did allow it, that you would be violating the consent of your child?
They have no choice in the matter whatsoever. It's my decision.
Oh, we
as a
covered
parent,
this
and
the
I
other
wouldn't
day.
put my kid in that situation.
We covered this the other day. Dean Withers' fan base to Doc's father and reported him to CPS for saying children aren't able to consent.
That's why I think pageants are weird in the first place. I would never...
So here's what we're going to do. I
Pageants
think that
are
you don't
weird in the
deserve
first
to
place.
have any custodial rights over your child.
Wow.
So...
Imagine being like a parent with like a job and some random TikTok kid just decides this based off of a conversation.
Well, I mean, he called in.
The father said the opposite of what Dean thought.
So you said that you think that
he seems to be
parents have
taking
every
this
right to
entirely wrong.
exploit
He's
and
very
traffic
dumb.
their children. So,
No, that's not what I said.
So I'm not going
Not at all what he said.
That is what you said. For those watching, their handle is...
Nope.
It's going to be their handle. If there happens to be anybody in here, good. It has like facial recognition software.
There you go.
Okay, what's your name?
Wow.
So I want to find who you are so I could call CPS and have them take your child away from you.
You're
Feel free
done.
to, like,
You're
take
done.
his profile picture. You could save his profile
You're done.
picture
You're
and,
done.
through some like reverse...
You're not supposed to call. You can like pop a person out if they got public profiles, but you're not supposed to call to action, especially not tell your fan base directly to do shit, etc. So TikTok is shit. You're being a, as they say in here, cesspool type of person. You're being very garbage. So Dean Withered trash of a principle of garbage over here.
Image search, maybe it will link back to like a Facebook where you
a principle of
you
garbage.
take that information and report it to authorities in this area. Maybe it's like his local CPS. I'll go ahead and leave him on the live for around another 20 or 30 seconds. Here
Wow.
before we
So
him,
everybody
just
can
you guys-
screenshot his
Anybody
face?
that's interested in trying to do
So you
this,
can dox him and call
can, like, grab his
CPS?
profile
That's amazing.
This is something that I think that you probably should get in trouble for.
This is highly
If you are
illegal.
making
Very easy lawsuit, as I saw in the chat, for
a
sure.
call to weaponize a government agency that is meant to protect battered,
Oh my God! Even on top of that, I didn't even think of that. Jesus.
used, and molested
Man.
children, and you want to weaponize that, you really need to take a vacation from public life. And
Yeah,
what's
that's
insane
it.
about
Yep.
it is that these people are so cavalier about
So really,
this
go
that
get
they
a
just
go get a
out
life,
and they
please.
say this shit in
Get a job. You're a handsome young guy. Instead of being so angry about politics, crack a smile, hit the beach, go fuck a beach. Have a good life. Fuck, man.
front of everybody. He made a response video. He said the situation was just a prank.
That's
I don't know about that.
I don't
this
think
is
so.
now going to impact my life. If I ever stop
I don't
doing
think
what
so.
I'm doing right now, I want to go get another job or something. My employer looks up, sees that I doxed an innocent father and I'm a pedophile and that I
Oh my
just
God.
was making a joke. Dude, like this shit will like fuck me for life.
There's a lot of people with fucked bottom row of teeth. I just want to say that real quick. Mine are a little like yellowish and blackish, but at least they're straight. I'm missing a few. That's to be fair. I've had a life before I got on camera. Not that I did meth or anything. Just a lot of coffee. You see how my cheeks hang and shit, and you see how much coffee I fucking drink. Like I said, anybody is obvious as to what their activities are. Me, triply so. Shit, and I have AS. So you literally see me wake up, and then I'll get on the thing, I'll play video games, and then I'll pass out. A lot of people have boring fucking shit lives, regardless of whatever they're showing you in any form. They have boring, go home, shit fucking lives. And that's exactly all these people do. They go home and they have boring shit lives. No, actually, he's a fucking murderer. She's fucking like dependent on everyone around the world to fund her fucking I don't even know. She's a strange, that's a weird one. I like the coverage of that loaf. This guy, just fucking stupid behind spoiled doors, spoiled fucking idiots. Trey Parker, Matt Stone. Connection here. The Blizzard baby and them. Anyways, Doomed by Paramount. Paramount's CEOs. Who knows? Kash Patel. Fucking who knows? Where the fuck did he even come from? Who the fuck is that? Best of the worst. They ain't got nothing wrong with any of them. Where'd Josh go? It seems like Josh finished up his last couple contractual obligated episodes and he ain't been on since. Anybody notice Josh? No? Did you notice when Josh was like kind of skinny and then he got all fat as fuck all of a sudden and like worried and greasy looking, and then a couple episodes later he's like gone? Oh, see you later, Jersh. Am I wrong about that? Are you just going through hard times, buddy? Do you need help? What's the Josh story? Somebody fill me in so I'm not so cynical about the Josh story. Why doesn't canceling men work? I don't know, Nux. Why doesn't it work? Oh, it very much works. So, I ain't got time for this. Everybody's cracked. Everybody's fucking cracked.
Outside this mansion, there's a big city. city, there is a vast and desolate desert.
Okay.
I wouldn't know. I've never left the mansion.
Why don't you use the transmission beam?
You mean that big machine up on the roof?
Yes, precisely.
No. That's nice.
Now that posture is unbecoming of the head of the frugal household. It's also not very fun.
Check this out.
My lady, please. Do you think your late father would approve of this?
I don't know.
It's very quiet for you.
Now I can predict the outcome of the war.
That's wonderful. Well?
I see a red burning star. Now it's gone. It's back. And now, a dark nebula.
What?
Not good.
Indeed, my lady.
I don't care if my pet is a cute animal.
You don't?
It could be a grasshopper.
How about these?
You're so generous.
Thank you, my lady.
Are these birds? They must be birds.
Precisely, my lady.
They're birds. They're totally birds. Now Rev's gonna burn our ears off for a second.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So if you've been following me on Twitter, you know why today was such a mess, and we're dealing with stuff that I probably
You're starting on Hassan
will address
Ludwig?
tomorrow, but
Jesus,
anyways,
what is this? Uh-oh.
Today we're talking about Hassan Piker. Why are we talking about Hassan Piker? Well,
Really?
it's due
Actually.
to his affiliation with Ludwig.
Okay.
Now, Ludwig is one of his biggest defenders, someone who accidentally criticized him a few months ago, and Hassan said, hey,
So there's Hassan, there's him. Okay, great. Oh my god, why, oh my god, why?
People try, and this is crazy. This would not apply to anywhere else.
Okay, so he has a massive boner against Ludwig. This man, I've already covered everything that we're covering current day. Do you guys want to pay any attention to what I'm paying attention to or no? Okay. So I'm the streamer for the streamers. I was about 6 months ahead on this guy and his opinions and his influences and his being wrong or right about several circumstances that have come up in today's media. So, anybody want to pay attention? No? Okay, cool, great. The editors out there are paying attention. What am I? I'm an editor. So, we have brains. You guys don't. I'm a fucking creator. You guys won't. You're fucking stupid ass streamer, fucking dumb brain. I'm fucking... Hello. Is it time to do some art again?
This would not apply anywhere else. Anywhere else. Only applies to Ethan. Ethan is the only person who gets a pass for torpedoing his own admission, torpedoing a charity event. Why are we giving Ethan a pass for saying he wants the charity event to fail, effectively getting the charity event to fail and to postpone?
Oh, this is new shit. Oh, I know his opinions on Lud. This is about,
And for the original creators to divest from. I feel like, and this is weird, right? I feel like that's shit Ludwig would talk about. If any other creator made it their mission to be like, there's a charity event going on, I'm going to fucking torpedo it. I'm going to make it my fucking mission to make sure that event fails. I feel like that would be a little bit of something that like people would talk about. But no, for some reason, everybody wants to talk about how bad and mean iDubbbz is for responding to Ethan Klein. Responding, implying that Ethan said shit first, which he...
It wouldn't matter if he torpedoed or not, and he wouldn't need to if not the video. The video had been made. The content, cop, rebirth, okay, right. So he's very bad faith. He's very anti-Ethan. Right. Keep that in mind right now.
Pressuring his employee to drop out of the event.
Extremely anti-Ethan.
And like going
in
out of his
every way possible
to say that he wants it to fail. But no, nobody talks about that for some reason.
It doesn't matter.
It's only for Ian and Anissa, who was putting the event on in the first place.
Yep.
I'm not even saying you can't criticize it. But
is that not crazy? And Dad came out and said that the content cop was fucked.
And not talk about a
maybe just wait to release it.
Multi-fucking million subscriber channel.
What are you talking about?
With tens of thousands of concurrent viewers who is on his live stream.
He always goes to this. He's very jealous about this type of shit.
So here's some more quote retweets on that deleted post.
Okay.
This person saying, you hosted an event last week where you let a known alcoholic sexually harass multiple women. I don't want to hear anything about PR from you.
That's kind of true.
There's another one saying,
I mean,
so why does he just kind of keep having really weird comments recently? Like, bro, I'm trying to have an open mind, but saying it's Ian's fault when Ethan Klein is doing hate campaigns daily.
I don't know about all that, but
and
I mean,
saying we don't like
maybe every other
Ethan
day
because we are Hassan fans.
Yeah,
makes no sense. Here's another one saying, maybe someone that shut down their live events company less than a year ago isn't the guy to tell anyone about it.
And beyond that, I mean, the Creator Clash 2 is already on the hill down. Somebody mentioned this like once casually in passing, but I don't think this event was bound to be anything to begin with because of that. So I think that the bailout option was for Ian and Dickhead to make a fucking content cop video to obfuscate. It's always to, hey, look over here, you're walking into lava, okay, folks? So pay attention to the situation. You're not cool.
So a lot of people are really upset,
right?
Including Hassan Orbiters, which is
so it was already on the downhill. They're just using social media to now bully the situation, if you will. That's all that's happening.
Funny, because
failure is failure. We cannot put that towards Ethan when literally like the Ethan crowd, etc., was prompted, was used to promote, and it was used to promoteth, and all that. Ian and Onisa fucking reached out to fucking make that happen. So they garnished the harassment for Creator Clash 2 after post Creator Clash 2. They wanted it, they desired it, they got into the audience, the leftovers happened, and through that insane twist of friendship here and third party route there, they had made that that entrance into the H3 community and used it for what? To exploit, to further push their narrative of like weird insanest terrorism shit. So they're trying to use it to gain some kind of sympathy for their failed charity, even their second one. And for anybody to even be paying attention or to call out any of the fucked up shit, like the big expensive parties before the events even started, the fact that they weren't properly paying some, but they were properly paying others, etc. So there's so many fucking stacking reasons. Like Ethan said the other day, I will keep watching because it's fascinating how much you guys fuck up and how much you're really fucking just bad faith liars and shit. He will pay attention to the situation because it's like watching a burning fucking Beetlejuice bridge. So, doomed anyway.
Tried so desperately.
Right.
Ludwig tried so desperately.
Doomed anyway.
To suck up to Hassan and his orbiters and his fans. And here's some more quotes on the now suspended.
He's always done the clever maneuver where he jokes about not being a good dude, or he jokes about everything being business, or jokes about his friends only being his coworkers, and that is to distract from the fact that he's never joking at all. Jesus.
Suspended account that shared the original video. This person saying Ludwig is so tone deaf and is not the good guy that everyone makes him out to be. I'm genuinely so tired of MFs like this getting respect.
It's just a joke, bro.
From everyone. Here was no one saying, as a die-hard Ludwig fan, it's super disappointing that he's spineless because he doesn't want to rock the boat.
Genuinely think this white dude rocks, and it irks me that he sees everything content pilled and can't take a stand to save his life. I want to believe in love is the first thing he fucking says to his own post after that. Okay.
Oh, they're figuring it out.
176 on this. I don't get that. That's weird.
White dude rocks and it irks.
I hate that white dude phrasing. Let's see here. Does it need to be a white dude or a different dude or this dude? Chinese Bob Dylan. Gross. You should consider how your marriage to an Arab woman might make Nazis online feel bad before you do anything with your life, actually. Says some Free Palestine cunt. This is why I don't like you people. The Free Palestine types, I don't like you, okay? You're all bad faith. The Palestine people themselves, they're fine. The supporters, the libtard fucking fake supporters worldwide, you're obviously just like terrorist hatred-filled fucking idiots yourselves. So
specific box.
Those are weird plants.
Loving audience to support his views.
It's like Russian bots,
Hassan
but different.
defends Ludwig. This is a post from July 3rd, where Hassan says, "I will never understand why someone can hate on an online content creator this much, especially one with a deliberately inoffensive output." Let's see a clip.
Of this industry, especially for an extended period of time, you're just gonna have a shitload of haters. Everyone's time comes inevitably. No one has actually stayed above. No one, like, there are very few content.
Not that I stayed above it. I started in that shit. Let's go, bitch. I'm fucking fisticuffs, motherfucker. Y'all prompted me in the box, and I got bigger and bigger. Be fucking fearful, cunt.
On the YouTube side or on the Twitch side, especially,
every day of my life,
maintained like a level of prominence
I'll bury
and a
you.
level of steady love without any sort of haters whatsoever. I mean, people hate Ludwig. What do you think about that? This man is a fucking golden retriever. He is mathematically crafted
I'll bury you.
that are the most like
I'll bury myself.
kind, empathetic,
Cheers.
and inoffensive.
What was the cup today?
Right?
I don't even know.
And there are still people who
Tiger?
fucking despise
We're
this.
gonna say
Think
tiger.
About that. Think about how crazy that is. Some examples I will give you of people who have don't have like a lot of haters would be Markiplier on the YouTube side, Germa on the Twitch side, Northern Lion is another one, and maybe like Lyric, right?
Okay.
And the calling out gets worse. So you have this person saying, "No one cares about your opinion, Ethan."
That's accurate.
You're just
Those
a
are generally
conservative
unhated creators.
Let's see the conservative opinion of Ethan Klein, the liberal Jew, by the way.
Sam Cedar has lost the last shred of dignity he had.
It's not that
he had Hassan on. It's this pathetic
photo
photo of him fawning over him. Bro, you're 58 years old, man. You look pathetic.
This photo is terrible.
Why does Hassan always need to look like some kind of weird perverted little child from Brazil? I don't get it. I don't get this, like, I want to look from a child from Brazil act. Why does Hassan always look like he's a child from Brazil trying to play soccer? What is this Peter Pan shit? Why does Hassan have Peter Pan syndrome? Who touched him? Like, did he grow up as one of those Bakshi Bashi boys or whatever the fuck? Are you one of those, like, those boys they had to, like, dance around for the Afghanistan troops or whatever, dressed as fucking girls? They put lipstick on you and shit. Like, what's your story there, buddy?
No self-respecting man would make
No, that only
this
happens to
photo.
poor kids? Oh, okay. So you just had a thing for one of them, right? As a kid, you had a thing for one of them, like a courtesan, slut male child, and they were murdered and killed in the street after they had their genitalia cut off, and you feel some type of way about it, so now you're like in Peter Pan mode forever, trying to be like pro-gay, but you know that back home they're just going to murder anybody that you rally up for the pro-gay side. I just don't get this character. I just don't get this character. Anyway. Oh,
There's
man.
so many jokes I
just don't get this character.
I'm going to hold them back because I'm going to be the better person.
I have no jokes.
Okay? I'm
at
going to be
all.
the better person.
Bigger person.
What
Yes,
is
thank
this,
you.
man?
He laughed at me.
Anyways, so there's some more crying
taller.
online, as pointed
Right.
out by Yeet, where he says Hassan
You
is
are
a
a lolcow.
No one needs your backing.
Backing this
That hurts way more at this
way
point than it
more.
helps. Also, make sure to thank Night Media next time. Never seen you give them credit. So he's crying about
If you're like me, a spoiled child of America, and your focus after 20 months of live-streamed Holocaust of children in Gaza is still your personal feelings instead of unconditional support of the victims of genocide, there's no honor in continuing to stay quiet. Honor killings. I said the word honor. It's very important to my people.
the fact that he's a spoiled child of America, and people are focusing on him.
He's a spoiled child of Turkmenistan, of Turkania, Turtonia, Turkmenistan, Turkey, gobble, 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 gobble. So, on the other hand, if you get over yourself and support Palestinian emancipation, I and many others will always come to you and welcome you with open arms of most of the liberal Zionists, either turned into Canist sickos, anti-Zionists, or at least can read the fucking room better and don't speak on it. What's the room you're reading? The room where they parade little boys around dressed as girls at the ages of 12 to, 16? That's too old. It's like a 8 to 14, right? Is that more appropriate for you, Hassan? Is that what you want? A room full of 8 to 14-year-old boys with lipstick and wigs on? That's more what you would rather. You want to read that fucking room? Can you read that room, Hassan? That's the room you want to read? Okay, cool, buddy, cool.
That's the least.
That's the least.
I guess, you know what, actually, the most self-aware communist take
Yes,
I've
he's
seen.
very self-aware. Mm-hmm.
And he also celebrates being on Time magazine.
Haktua, there I am. So I'm Haktua boy, okay? I'm the dick, okay? Where she says, Haktua, spit on that thing, I say, boing, bitch. I am a Hak male, okay? And I'm not running no Bitcoin, and I got no fucking cash, and I got no connected family and shit. I just discovered the other day, though, that I've been bullshitting for this whole time, but I do have legitimately family that fought in the fucking Civil War, and I'm fucking awesome, and you guys can suck my fucking American dick. Suck my American dick. Colonizer, fuck you. We fought for this shit, period. Okay, we fought for the freedoms of this fucking country. We fought for the fucking Constitution. We fought for slaves to not be enslaved. I'm sorry if you feel a certain way about that. You're trash if you do. So, sorry. Fought to free these people, okay? So, fuck right off. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, great.
And,
what was the point of that? I'm just a flex. Like, this is my generation where I'm deciding to do it without taking lives or guns or violence. This is my own form of protesting. It's in my blood on both sides of the family. Confirmed. So sea and air, bitch. And I'm the generation that's doing it on land or tech. I'm the next step of my ancestors' fucking tirade for freedom, not against it. Against it. Me against it. That's what we're doing here. So, fuck yeah, America. I'm fighting for fucking generations of my shit has fought for this shit. Thank you. Thank you. I'll do it my own pussy ass way. Thank you. I'm an RPG gamer, dude. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be making art. I'm the big, feared, weird, awkward fucking one of the family. I'm not the fucking, tiny, skinny guy that you stick in a fucking cockpit. I'm the big, weird doof that doesn't fit the army boots. You know what I mean? Shit. Green socks.
You know, there was a German fellow who was on Time magazine.
Yeah.
At some point, so
okay.
I wouldn't be too happy about that cameo, but anyways, we have this clip
Jawohl.
too, where Hassan compares his reputation online to the mainstream media and says, well, despite all these
hot girls
pieces,
for Zoran,
he could do better.
Fuck it's that shirt, dude.
Though. So I don't know. I need to do more PR. And by that I mean not PR in the real media space.
No, just terrorism. Media, he's saying I need to do more terrorism.
I have a tremendous number of articles that people write about me, and it's awesome and it's great. You know, shouts out the mainstream news. But I need to do PR in the internet space because there are a lot of random content creators who just get all of their information from Reddit. So if you were to just look at Reddit, or if you were to look at just controversy, I feel like the way I'm perceived.
I mean, he's kind of not wrong in a way. Same with X.
In the sphere of influencers is dramatically different than the way I'm perceived in the adult politics world.
Adult, fuck
right?
you.
It almost feels like
like you have paid interests at the top that are keeping positive spin stories about you on the traditional mainstream, aka fake media. We've all proven that that's paid for fake shit. So they run positive hit pieces where the truth and reality of the internet, the people, anyone who can see the obviousness of daddy's paid for little shill bitch like yourself, is right here on the internet, waking up or seeing what kind of a piece of shit you are, coming around to that realization. So you can pay for as much fake fucking adult news. This is adult news. And you don't like it when real fucking adults step in and say, you're a bullshitting little fucking fake ass, like fucking infidelic Zionism type yourself, and we don't like you. That's all we're saying. And you can't fucking stand it. So you need to spin these little positive pieces and shit. How are you paying for those? Who are you talking to? Who is your friends at the end of the day? That's like, who are you in bed with? Like the Vice Network shit? So is this extreme libtard fucking liberal wing, left, crazy, communist, fucking socialist? See, I'm woke now. I get it. I'm left woke, which means I'm center now, unfortunately for me. I just don't want the terrorists taking over. Swearing the terrorist shit. It's all like friendly friendly terrorism. This is the face of Taliban. Good PR. Good Taliban TR. Taliban PR. There you go. That's what he wants to run. I need more TR. I need more Taliban. Fucking. I'm a propagandist.
Like these are two alternative realities. Now, obviously, for my audience, like mainstream news is way more important.
These are alternative realities.
Sometimes when I have like
mainstream news is not important at all. If to your audience mainstream news is important, it's Facebook fucking idiot retards and fucking third world rejects from fucking Instagram and shit. There's nobody watches traditional real fucking news besides old as fuck or weird foreign pays too much attention to Al Jazeera as well. Like, no thanks. Associated Press. What do you even consider fucking real and fake media? We don't know. You know what he's talking about. So fuck this.
Notion.
Fuck this.
Did he see these already?
Fuck this.
Oh, I haven't seen these yet. This idea of like how I'm perceived by adults in the political world versus how I'm perceived by like my immediate fucking peers.
To say that there's no adults in the political world on the internet is such a short-sighted, purposefully, but such a fucking like boxed perception of the truth of the world. Like, I don't know how you can mentally do that when you travel everywhere. You go to Thailand, you go to, you know, German brothels, Thailand. What are some other weird places we looked up the other day? You know, you go to all those places that all the rich people go to and they're trying to, you know, smash kids and shit. You go to those places. So it's just crazy what you're saying right now. It's just crazy, bro. It's really crazy what you're saying right now, bro. At like, not me. Him. He's crazy. He's crazy. It's crazy that you're saying this right now.
Is fucking annoying.
No. It's the truth.
Also, while we're here, let's check in on the
here
Hassan orbiters facing the law.
So yeah, there's real adults out on the internet, and they're very criticizing of you. Yeah.
Lawsuit from Ethan Klein.
Very stupid. What a perception.
The main component, Denims.
What a self-delusion.
Is doing horrible.
Denims. We have more on her later.
Do I do the bit, chat?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's raised about $100 in the last week. Super chat, thanks.
Wow.
Super thanks, whatever it's called, guys.
Oh, this is the bit. This is the bit. Here it goes. You ready? Are you ready?
2 days ago. Okay.
Okay, here it goes.
I won't push it anymore. But, anyways, things are not going well.
Oh, jeez. Here it is, getting sued for copyright infringement. So time to slut it up, I guess.
She's
LOL.
trying to fight the copyright infringement lawsuit by just like Byron.
So she's giving into the tectone types of voices out there that said, well, Hassan ain't got your back no more. You're going to have to crack open that OnlyFans. Like, yeah, I mean, this is the influencer life type of shit that you wanted, right? So, at what point do you want that 100,000? And how hard are you going to have to tease to get it to that point? And you basically turned yourself into what that religion wants all women to turn themselves into, which is these willing, poor prostitutes. So congratulations, you've become a prostitute for Hassan. In all ways, you've become a free-running fucking prostitute. You are Hassan's 10 toes down. Okay? Every single one of you that starts slutting it up to get to the fucking point of self-saving, to get yourself out of the situation you got yourself into because of your Hassan fandom. Here we go, 10 toes down, bitch. Start doing work. Sorry. So, validate all the pig-like, misogynistic counterpoints to this that you want to say. To even have accused Ethan Klein of being sexist, and then to do this is so off base. So, you guys are not amoralistic fucking crusaders. Denim's the least of the bunch. Let me just fucking... No, get out of Denims! Get out of my head, Denims! So, she's the least one worthy of saying that. Just like Casey Tron, too. Isn't that like a Pornhub career? Didn't she literally have an OnlyFans or some shit? I'm not sure on that, but didn't she have a thing, too? What the fuck? Frogan? I don't really have examples of perversion. I'm not sure on that situation, so I don't want to talk off base. But I just there's an obvious oh, sorry, the volume. Oh, that was okay. Redo. Okay. There's an obvious fault in them even accusing misogyny or sexism on Ethan's behalf. It's just the point there. So
I won't say it.
It's abhorrent.
She's saying it.
I said abhorrent. I didn't call her a whore.
This is a picture of Hitler.
I did earlier, I think, though.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Is that a picture of Hitler? Are you kidding me?
I'm losing my mind, man.
What? Oh, because it's a dog whistle.
It's been a long day.
Because she wants to be clever about it.
It's been a long day.
Okay.
For reasons
I get it.
I will cover tomorrow.
It's amazing.
But I'm sorry if I'm a bit what's the word, like
beaten?
Jumbled in the brain.
Dog
there's a lot going
whistled.
Okay?
Dog whistled.
And like I said, we'll cover it tomorrow, but
okay.
I can't believe.
Is this 12 hours? Yeah, he is. Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe some of the
Take a
things
nap
going
there,
on
Desu. Take a
right
nap.
now.
Okay.
Not just with this video, but beyond that. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's.
Do you have more since this?
As always,
because you seem to be real fucking butt flustered right now. Is your brain okay? Oh, okay. Dude.
That's my biggest issue. Like, he's being...
I don't mind this guy, Quinn Theo. He really fucking holds pirate to the flames here, and catches them up on lions. Catches them up on lions, bro. Stay hot on the pirate. Pressure, exposure, pressure. That's how these things work.
Bug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11. Well, even this one's just one.
So schedule 1, right? Comparable. Small team, one person or some shit. Made up. Fucking bug fixes, easy to do. Stardew Valley, one person. No. Look at what it's done in the last fucking blank years of it. Oh my god, just
fight. Okay, so
Jesus.
Argue that.
I mean,
promise the earnings.
Do you pull up Stardew Valley on this one? I mean, just look at Stardew Valley, dude.
To do a daily upload and you don't, I'll make sure to, make an exposed video about it. And I thought about it, I was like, well, maybe that's a good point. And then I thought about it a bit more. And I'm not telling you guys, or I'm not offering to you guys an ability to purchase your opportunity to watch my videos. Like my memberships, I say it explicitly, it's just to support. It's because I can't, justify holding on to a drama video. Maybe if I start making some more video essay stuff, I can get that out to members. But it's not a promise. And I'm not willing to promise that. Thor has offered a product, has promised a product with the Kickstarter being reached, with the people that are able to purchase it in early access, like it said, it's just to build a bigger community.
Stay hot on these angles of pressure. There's also shade behind like the charity shit with the ferret crap, but I'm not sure on that type of stuff myself. He starts talking about lawyers and shit. when you bring up those aspects. I'm not even kidding. Check out the Kiwi Farms stuff on him. Anyways, good luck.
For that feed 10 to 30 bugs a go, and we try to get updates out every month.
The possibility of looming large in Candy, Ohio County, where a month's worth of downfalls has cost millions of dollars.
Oh, more flooding.
In damage.
Where nobody was ready for flooding.
Of the 270 some property owners on the about 2 to 3 inches higher than what it is right now.
Did not make it to knee high by 4th of July. However, a lot of the flood water did.
That's where it's really hard. I mean, how do you come back from this when you look at all this water and that's a total loss?
Some of the corn and soybeans have survived, but on average, farmers in Candy, Ohio County lost 30% of their crops to flooding.
Hopefully, with insurance, we'll be able to stay above water.
It had $14 million in
First, our farmers get shorted, then they're told not to work for X amount of time. Now they have no defenses. Now they have no fucking flatlands to even fucking produce on. They have weird weather problems from the new era, making it so there's all of a sudden more big pools in their fucking commune. They don't know what to... You better start planting some fucking rice, bitch. Anyway. We're taking a little break. We're taking a little mental break here, folks. Okay, this is the Weasel Chase. All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. Weasel thought it was all in fun. Pop goes the monkey. Monkey thought it was all in fun. Pop goes the... Pop goes the... Oh no. It's the weasel. That doesn't look like a fucking weasel. Go, dude, go. Yeah, get the fuck. Get on it. He's coming. Oh, he's already there. Jesus. Oh shit, run, run. Did I play this when I was a kid? Okay. Okay. Oh no. Get him out of there. Get him out. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Get him. Okay. There's a TNT guy and okay. Get him over there. And there you go. Alright. And that's how we defeated Japan. Okay. And everybody got to eat. That's right.
We have a
pontoon crash and assault with pistol. What?
Lake in Monoman County,
oh my God! It's so
Robert
dangerous around
Swanson
here.
Of Monoman is facing charges. According to court documents,
It's so
on
dangerous
July
around
6th,
here.
A witness reported.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Swanson had crashed or hit his pontoon into another boat and docked.
Oh,
and then
geez.
allegedly threatened people on shore with a handgun.
Oh.
Court documents don't indicate any motive for the incident. Swanson now charged with felony assault with a dangerous weapon, misdemeanor DWI, gross misdemeanor carrying a pistol under the influence of alcohol.
Jeez, wow, dude. Wow, there's so much crime in our fucking neighborhood lately, eh? Oh, it's so dangerous around here. All the pontoon crashes we got lately, it's really something to be concerned about. I know.
New information on a story we brought to you last month. An arrest made in the case.
Oh, the Midwest, it's so dangerous up here in the Midwest. You can't go outside without fucking bumping into some kind of element of surprise. And you best have your pistol on you so you can reply to it proper, right? Somebody tries to say, "Ma'am, can I help you with your groceries?" You reply with a bang bang. Don't ask a gang. That's how we do it up here, okay?
Of stolen golf clubs.
Great.
In which teenagers
so dangerous. You gotta be ready, eh? You gotta be ready.
Here. Fox 9's Rob
I was in the right. Practice saying it with me. I was in the right. I was in the right. That's right, eyes.
Yeah, and also
sharp eyes.
Chance as well.
Sharp eyes, sharp knives. That's what we say up here.
The appearance
sharp
of the
eyes, sharp
from the
knives.
Surveillance video, but more so matched his distinctive arm
Great.
tattoo.
Oh,
Last
shit.
month we brought you a story of 14-year-old Wesley Johnson of Maple Grove, whose original set of clubs were stolen back in May. In June, a second golfer, this time a 16-year-old, had his club stolen as well at the same place. The Sundance Golf Course in Dayton releasing surveillance video.
There he is. Is it the small car? No, what is he? What does he drive? What does he drive?
And then walked off with their clubs.
With a red, bright red fucking shirt on and shit.
From Brooklyn Park
Ooh,
this morning. Now,
Brooklyn Park. There he is. There he is.
Wesley's mother saw the suspect.
Look at him go.
At a different
Look at him go.
while waiting to pick him up after a round.
Look at him go.
The arm tattoo, confronted the man, got his name, and reported him to Dayton police.
What's your name, young gentleman?
His picture and his tattoo have been kind of etched in my mind. This really became personal when we discovered through the surveillance video.
She's used to wearing some kind of sunglasses.
Had knowingly stolen from.
And she needs to not wear those sunglasses.
That he targeted Wesley. So that made it personal for me, where I really wanted to find him.
Yeah.
No, we are not naming the suspect since he's not yet been formally charged. He was
Trashy.
in the Hennepin County Jail for felony theft. And we did look up criminal history that includes some other theft convictions, including another set of golf clubs.
That's your thing. You just steal golf clubs from people. Prison, said somebody. Man. Okay. What's a turn on for you? Turn off? Communist. What's your go-to gadget? Any good scientist knows a vial. Ha, doctor, we mean in bed. What's your favorite body part? Wouldn't you like to know? What's your type? Ooh, you tell him. Shush, Sylvester. You're a horrible perv. Would you, some guys call me a man-eater, but that's just sexist, girl. I prefer cannibal. Anything you'd like to say at the folks at home? What is she saying? Fuck superheroes. Anything you'd like to say to the superheroes at home? Ha. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Spicy. How do you kiss? Small groan. Okay.
Uh-oh, Donald Trump.
Uh-oh, I'm not watching this. Everybody's getting wins. Get your tinfoil hats on, folks.
Success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration, but you go ahead.
Sure. First, to back up on that, in February.
So we're stupid.
Yeah.
I guess.
We're the fucking idiots, guys.
I guess.
Just to let you know,
I mean,
we're
look
wasting
at
time.
us.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. That is, like, in all seriousness, that is, I think, what is enraging people right now, is it's insulting our intelligence. Like, obviously, the intelligence community is trying to cover it up. Obviously, the Trump administration is trying to cover up. Something
What are you watching right now?
changed. Because they ran on this idea of exposing it all. All these guys had great ideas. Cockeyed Cash, Dan Bongino. He had
clips, dog. He had bars.
He was ready to tear it all down. He was ready to tear down the entire FBI office.
Shut down the Hoover building day one.
Day one.
I'm not saying we
But
should
nothing
say
happened.
that
Nothing's doing anything.
earning a substantial.
Along with so-called interference, Aiden Ross, Theo Von, Rogan endorsed Trump during the 2024 presidential election, earning him the substantial backing of the young male demographic. A bunch of young males voted for the maybe the bad. Japan. Declining outlying islands. Former penal colony. And abandoned facilities. Cool, cool. Wow. So pretty, so pretty. Ooh, wow, cool. A little town. A little town and shit. Oh, it's so cool. Oh my god. Oh, it's like so fucking... Oh, it's so cool. Do you guys want to move? Does everybody just want to move? Let's get like 50 people and go move here. Alright? Look at that. Let's go. Okay, it's pretty. It's nice looking. Look at these walking paths and shit. You got nothing. What do you got to look at when you take a walk? Nothing. Shit. Do you want to look at this shit? Fuck yeah, you do. Dude, fuck yeah, you do. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course you want to look at this shit. Of course you want to fucking see this shit. Of course you want to fucking look at this shit. It's not just because you're a weeaboo. It's because you appreciate fucking beauty. And a lot of America's shit was built hastily and in bricks and squares, and it's not beauty. It is not the landscape. Okay? Okay? There's an argument to be made here. There is. There's an argument to be made. City kid, shut up, city kid. No, it's just not like this. Like, seriously. So what's this now? It's like some war island. Cool, cool. Look at that. Big concrete things like this and shit. Old concrete shit. Big old fucking cool. We got a lighthouse. Look at that. Fucking, we got a lighthouse, dude. We got a fucking... Look at that. Wow, cool. Cool. It's like video game shit every day of your life. You walk around, look at stuff. It's like that one game every day of your life. Okay? Is this a drone?
止まったりね、そんな感じの映像になってますが、まあこういう感じで、ね、操作しながら、撮影する。
Worst cover up ever. Bonus points. No. There was something else related to something else.
Gentlemen and female!
We're not even gonna watch that though. Feminists are 100% officially fucked. I'm gonna watch this later. Okay, Nux? I watch so much of your shit off the camera. No offense to on the camera. They're just really long. I like that blood person making small clips of you to 2-minute fucking satisfy my urge.
The reason I'm talking about it so much is because if
okay, we're almost getting there, folks. We're
really can get away with anything.
We're on the sundowning end of the show today. Okay.
Just said a few months ago and have everyone be fine with that. That's just a level of gaslighting that I refuse to be a part of. Never forget, they just promised us names in the release of the Epstein files.
Breaking news right now. You're going to see some Epstein information being released.
What kind?
So they've gone back and forth, and now they're saying that they are going to release some.
Reportedly paid $158 million over 5 years.
Oh my god. This is probably such a good fucking video. I don't think I can not watch that. Here we're gonna page through a thing or two just to get rid of them. This is Newsom calls recent ICE raids in California inhumane. Good for him. Cool, good for him. Bonus points, half awake. We're doing this later. And we're almost there, okay? Ludicrous.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. 7 days
after
that tragic flooding in
on the Texas floods, okay? Where the Texas floods failed us all. They failed us all, okay? Great, cool. Who cares? So we're almost there, okay? We're getting there. Did you see him? Almost all the videos left. Yeah, that's right. So we are gonna watch this one. And I'm almost done. I'm almost out of here, okay?
So much is because if you can get away with this, you really can get away with anything. If the government can tell people to not believe in the release of the Epstein files.
Breaking news.
Okay, we've seen all these clips. We're here for actually Voidzilla at a point.
Yeah, well, apparently there are no names to be given. No list, no blackmail. Epstein has now been pushed as a lone trafficker. It's the lone trafficker theory, guys.
And that's why Ghislaine is locked up, right? Right.
Contradicts everything we've seen before.
I think that's just kind of there. I have bad skin.
That Epstein
no
was
offense.
Trafficking to himself, and Ghislaine Maxwell was
I got bad skin.
To Epstein.
It is what it is.
No other blackmail or trafficking going on. That's what this memo essentially implies. His wealth and his power then would be just from his skill as a New York financier.
I'm talking about Jeff Epstein, the New York financier.
Basically, he was the world's greatest tax advisor by day and the world's greatest trafficker at night to himself. And the rich and powerful people who all flocked to him and to his island had no idea of this double life. That really is kind of the heart of the modern theory.
That's what they're trying to sell.
All Epstein by himself, and then his friends just were there.
But we've been over their practices even just yesterday, and what is common culture for a lot of these people, and it just doesn't look good. It doesn't bode well.
For his tax advice, despite not being a tax professional or a lawyer. Not only that, another huge revelation is the fact that really the government has increased the number of victims and decreased the number of perpetrators.
Yeah.
We had the idea that there was other perpetrators for a while, that they were just redacted.
Like I was saying earlier, like, if you have 200 to 250 victims, that means that each one victim had a potential, like, possible several rich people or several meetings that had gone on, where several of them were also shared between several of the rich folks. Like, it goes back and forth. It's a network. Like, it's let me try that one next week. It's this one had a good massage. We have the Trump giving the massage statement. Massage. Don't we have those? The Trump massages? That's a thing.
Pretty clear statements that there isn't evidence
the
to
Trump
bring
massages.
future cases on third parties. But if you look at the original 2019...
If I look off funny, I think I just saw like a gnat or something. A fly. Huh. Anyway.
Indictment, it says dozens of victims. This is from Ken Klippenstein. But the Epstein review says over 1,000 victims.
What?
So what happened, guys? And by the way, in the interim,
it's such like a variable number too. Like, right.
Victims.
Just in the moment.
So we have well over 250 actually.
It's insane.
So we went from dozens to 200
to 1,000
1,000
to
in the span of basically a year in terms of victims. We
so how many?
The number of
Any?
But now there's no perpetrators. Like the perpetrators have been reduced. That is the crazy thing about what they're implying here, what this lone trafficker theory is pushing forward. It's also strange because previously Epstein, in a court filing, is said to have provided information to the FBI as agreed upon. Case agent advised that no federal prosecution will occur in this matter as long as Epstein continues to uphold his agreement with the state of Florida. So apparently there was some deal where Epstein was providing information to the FBI. What information? We don't know because no one else was involved. There's also the simple fact that if you go
just
to
ridiculous.
the FBI records, what they call the vault, most of the files are just heavily redacted. So the idea that we got some transparency wave is literally a joke. Yes, it is true. There's no Epstein list where there's like names written down, but names exist in documents.
The point is she could make the fucking thing where the names exist. We're not trying to see the videos. We're trying to see the names of the guys that were in the videos as determined by the FBI or whoever the fuck actually believes in justice and any of this anymore and who's not tainted or corrupted. Oh my god, just... Anyways, do go on.
And
it's
they're all
fascinating.
redacted. What's going on here?
Good job, Boyd.
Say, oh, it's all for the victims, right? But it's not all victim names. In addition to that, this lone trafficker theory is already on shaky grounds when you think about Prince Andrew's settlement with Virginia Giuffre, where he paid $16 million to make civil sexual assault allegations go away.
Right, we talked about those the other day.
He did not admit to guilt. This wasn't a settlement. But that is what you're always going to have with these rich and powerful people.
Bingo.
In the same way, you also have
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson reportedly paid $158 million over 5 years to Jeffrey Epstein for tax advice. And guess what? Leon Black, billionaire, also paid the U.S. Virgin Islands $62 million in cash as part of a settlement, a non-prosecution, where they wouldn't go after him for anything, for any and all claims of any nature whatsoever, specifically related to Jeffrey Epstein. It's worth noting that $15 million of this cash payment will be going to counseling programs and activities or mental health services.
Government of the U.S.
Staley, the former boss of Barclays, he directly admitted to having sex with a member of Epstein's staff, which you would expect if someone was running a trafficking operation. Although, I just have to say, that there was a statement
What's
that
his
this
staff?
was entirely consensual, and I'm not saying anything about that. I'm simply saying the idea that Epstein was just trafficking for himself is unlikely to be true, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
Later, Staley wrote to Epstein, "Say hi to Snow,
Snow
White."
White.
Epstein replied, "What character would you like next?" Staley responded, "Beauty and the Beast." And then Jeffrey Epstein said, well,
The
one side is
pedophile
available.
replied.
Obviously, some type of coded message. You can read into that for yourself. But all of this is public. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what makes the government's memo so infuriating, is so much reporting has already been done.
So it even has like
Settlements
a
with powerful
Disney
figures under
kink
denials,
fetishist
yes,
behind
but
it.
also under
It's
very questionable circumstances.
very telling.
Make just a complete denial and statement that all of this was just Epstein impossible to believe.
Right.
In September 2009, Epstein also emailed a woman named Irina to tell her that Jess Staley is staying in the Berkeley Hotel in London tonight. Staley emailed Epstein the next day to say, I should have taken your offer.
Wow.
According to the Times. There's also this book by one of the 60 Minutes correspondents called A Ticking Clock, where he says that he
So it wasn't necessarily that I was going to sell her
Maxwell,
kid, just that he
and
was...
he said, I want the tapes. I said to Maxwell at a table at Regency Bar, I know he was videotaping everyone. I want the tape of Trump with the girls. She didn't deny the existence of the tapes, but said, I don't know where they are.
What?
He apparently replied, ask Epstein, and she gave him a stern
There you
look
go.
and pointed a finger at my face.
Wow.
I'm the daughter of a press baron. I know the way you people think. If you do one side, you must do the other. If you get tapes on Trump, you have to do Clinton. Now, again, what you make of a third-hand source
I don't
like
know where
this
they are.
talking to Ghislaine Maxwell, who apparently doesn't deny that some of these tapes exist.
Oh, she's
was
crazy.
She even telling the truth or just playing some game? Either way, this was
She's locked
all
up.
known about.
Either
Not
way.
just by people after the fact, but allegedly by
So-
people during the fact. This is from Mark Epstein. It's sourced from Jeffrey Epstein. Quote,
Is that his
if
brother?
I said what I know about both candidates, they'd have to cancel the election. That's what Jeffrey told me in 2016. So not even Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell allegedly were claiming this was all just between them. They were constantly insinuating that there were compromising things on various powerful people.
Okay.
What's funny is that Trump himself, even before he was in a position to declassify this stuff, had accused other powerful people of doing these things.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island.
With the related to the island specifically that I know, where things happened at the island. I remember the island fairly well, and I have seen a lot of stuff on that island. Yeah, like what the fuck, dude?
He was writing letters.
Oh, that's
so
right.
The idea, once again, that he was just by himself,
Yeah.
all by himself.
We went
doing
over the
things on
Lex
his island by
or
himself, and then
Les-
taking
Les-
calls with people like Bill Gates simply for philanthropic
we went over a
advice,
couple of
really
them
pushes the
yesterday
bounds of belief. Don't
on
forget,
yesterday's
a close
episode.
associate of Bill Gates was named a fallback executor on the will of Jeffrey Epstein,
Wow.
which he, by the way, said he was shocked by and he deeply regrets meeting Epstein.
Are we almost there? We're almost there. We're getting there. Okay. I gotta piss. I don't really. I want to play some games. So I'm playing games today, bro.
Crimes.
I'm getting
Previously,
out of
he
here.
told the Wall Street Journal, I didn't have any business relationship or friendship with him, but in fact, he met multiple times with him at his Manhattan townhouse. Now, once again, I have to say real quick, all of these people are innocent until proven guilty. All of them deny
It's all-
doing anything untoward. But my point is, there are already too many associations
Yeah, just
to make
that
the
it
lone
exists.
trafficker theory make any sense.
Jean-Luc
For example,
Brunel.
Jean-Luc
That was another
Brunel
one.
was
Yeah.
somebody who apparently trafficked a bunch of people to Epstein, who himself abused a bunch of women and even was charged for it.
Right.
He was charged
Yeah, the
for
Guardian,
some really
blah, blah, blah,
awful
blah.
things and then later found dead in his cell.
There you go.
Interestingly, Epstein was actually a financier of Brunel's modeling agency, where a lot of this alleged abuse happened. So once again, the idea
You know, rich
of
people,
the lone
businessmen,
trafficker just doesn't
you
make
know,
sense, 'cause
talent
Epstein
scouts.
directly
We've looked
linked
into this.
to another guy who was also
beauty
abusing
pageant
women.
shit where they
After all
sell
of this, they're
kids
really
and da, da, da.
asking
We've
you
looked
to
into all
believe
this.
the unbelievable. They're
Which eye is
asking you to
crazier?
not
They
believe
look kind of
what
normal
they
in that one.
said about this case, both out of office and now in power.
Okay.
They're asking you to not believe public reporting linking Epstein to other known pedophiles. They're asking you not to believe suspicious
Right.
circumstances regarding settlements of powerful people. They're asking you to believe that Epstein
It's a
was
long
just
list.
the greatest tax advisor and financial advisor on the planet that all of these billionaires needed to consult, despite the fact that
he
there
was
are
the
entire
greatest
organizations built around
tax
providing the
man
same
ever.
services as this
Yeah, that's
without the,
stupid.
You know, links to crimes.
Right.
They're asking you to believe
Known.
that when people are talking about Snow White and Beauty and the Beast, they're referencing Disneyland.
Even
And they're
drugs? That would be impossible to turn to
they
what?
have found
Is that blow versus heroin? I don't know.
since reviewing these files. And
I have one but not the
zero
other. Either way, like drugs, sex, those are
I'm
illegal.
just not buying it
Either way.
personally. I find it insulting to
So,
the intelligence
I don't know.
of
I don't know.
every single person who's ever
Beauty and the
looked at
Beast.
this story. And yeah, it really makes me feel like this was a appropriate time to launch a crime
Very nice
illegal
shirt.
merch collection.
Very good.
To be honest. So yeah, this is probably my last video on this for a while, but just disgusting.
There you go. Is Beauty and the Beast a reference to drugs? We're almost out of here, folks. Okay. Is Beauty and the Beast related to any drug terms? It's gonna be like, no. Why are you asking me that? No. No. Adaptations. Drug lab. Oh boy. Nope. No, I don't think so. Mermaidian Kiss of the Beast. There's a mention of characters being drugged. No Beauty and the Beast concept. No, it's just not a thing. It's not a recognized any kind of drug term. Okay, I'm just checking, you know. What do we got on those old notifications here? We got notifications. You see me as a colonizer. Your opinion is mute. Yeah, we saw me write that. By the way, card with a big profile, eat shit. Yep, I mean, goodbye. Goodbye. I have to pee, okay? And we got a couple more minutes left, so I should probably handle that and be back in just a moment. This is my song that I created yesterday about how Epstein is amazing, okay? I'll be back in a second. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Jeffrey Epstein, American hero.
These are cattailed. They're just clearly coming water reasons they're not about. But don't you think they ought to be? They got toxic groupings of highly compressed things that extend rapidly on impact, so they're not that good quality. But even so, me want bite. Me want ground cool dark delight. Me want it light. Me need water drinking nice. These are cattailed. They're just clearly coming water reasons they're not about. But don't you think they ought to be? They got toxic groupings of highly compressed things that extend rapidly on impact, so they're not that good quality. But even so, me want bite. Me want ground cool dark delight. Me want it light. Me need water drinking nice. These are cattailed. They're just clearly coming water reasons they're not about. But don't you think they ought to be? They got toxic groupings of highly compressed things that extend rapidly on impact, so they're not that good quality. But even so, me want bite. Me want ground cool dark These are cattails. They're just barely coming water reasons they're not edible. But don't you think they ought to be? They got toxins.
They're very much not edible. Do not eat cattails. Okay. Do not eat them on the lawn. Do not eat them at the time of dawn. Oh, what's this? Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Look at that return of dang old king, man. Oh, wow. I'm getting a hug. Okay. Emotional.
It's been hard with you and Peggy gone, Hank. I might have let myself go a little.
World has changed, Dad.
I don't know how to kick someone's ass over Zoom, but I'll figure it out. Huh. Okay. Is that a...
Don't worry. We're both all gender.
Uh-huh. Are we all gender?
5 stars?
I'm gonna give you a 4. That way it gives you something to work towards. If you ask me, 5s should be rare in this world.
We sure are. I do not want to be conceited, but I have been told my whole life I'm a 5.
5 should be rare in this world.
I'm your chef, Bobby Hill.
Oh, come on, Chef Bobby. God damn it.
Nowadays, beer is fruitier, bolder, more assertive.
I've been drinking beer for 40 years, and I never wished once that it tasted more like fruit. I love a dance with clear rules and instructions. Bobby wants to bring that new girl over for dinner.
The vegan? What the hell am I supposed to feed her?
The vegan?
Put some grass in a bowl.
I cannot believe
Dude.
you're allowing it to happen openly in the streets.
Fake sport, man. You got to tackle something, man. The thing they don't tell you about retirement is there's so much time to fill.
Honey, you do not need to get up at the crack of dawn every morning.
Peggy, I didn't retire to sleep my life away like some Nepo baby.
That's right. Some Nepo baby. That's right.
It's Bobby. Yellow, honey. So glad you called.
Ooh.
Are you eating something? Let me hang up and call back.
Oh, wow. Jesus. What the fuck is that? Items that broke games. That's it. It's a thing. Items, am I right? Items, cool. So. What the fuck is this? So we've been randomly watching, like, artistic shit. Just for fun. Why not? Let's see if we get a copyright strike for it. I don't really mind. Got nothing better to do with my time. I could delay the episode for like another hour. Just cause like I wanted to watch this for like 15 minutes. That's okay. I deserve it, okay? I deserve this visually. And so do you. If you're live with me now here too, so do you. You also deserve this too, okay? Look at that. Isn't that great? Good music that I'm talking over. There's good scenes that it looks like I'm fucking mulling over too, but I'm just sitting here with you, watching the shit. That's gonna get copyright struck to non-existence. So, whatever. Just a bevy of different types of grenades. that was cool. Very nice, very nice. This seems fun. Besides the pervy shit, this seems like a fun, like, cop thing. Maybe look it up. Maybe watch something retro. Maybe made before you were born. Or some shit like that. Maybe invest some time in something that's not on time and in your time. Maybe it was better before you and your shit. Spooky pasta ruined everything. Steampunk, that was a thing. Gross. Look at where we are now. Masturbating to Five Nights at Freddy's. What the fuck? Somehow, this is where we're at now. It was better back then. Not just because of nostalgia, but like, it just was. There's effort, there's care put into this, that, there, everywhere. Even if it's anime. Telling. Everything's lazy now. So lazy. Beautiful. So there's a commentary on the art style in King of the Hill being like 3D animated, blah blah blah, quick and this and that. It doesn't matter. The messages and the episodic feel and shit are still there, so it's fine. It's fine. A show is a show. Okay, folks. Okay, folks. So we're pretty much at the end of the show now, and you know what that means? We're watching Daily Dose. So we're watching today's Daily Dose, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and you live your life. The creator of Dosage here intends for people to react, and damned if I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's start the reaction.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Great.
Oh. Il est trop bizarre.
There he is. Come in. Who knows them?
He moved at the absolute worst time.
I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, fuck. That's it. You like sneeze or something? Oh, that did not work. Okay.
This live streamer made a giant PC setup that made him look really, really small.
That's pretty funny.
I'm pushing.
Hey. Looking all tiny and shit. That whole room is pretty funny. That's
this
fucked
kitten
up,
has no
dude.
idea how to
Alright. That's funny. This streamer.
Wow, this close.
Is it gonna fall? Whoa. Is that a turtle? Oh, bro. What did you think was gonna happen?
You okay? I'm okay. Are you alright? Good. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Sometimes lions
I'm
will
sorry.
eat so much food that they physically can't move anymore.
The big shorts of fucking like dust and shit too. What the fuck? That is great. Okay. What's that called? Harlem Globetrotter shit? Just trick shots? Oh no. Why would you do that? Don't push Nana. Yeah, Nana's just gonna fuck you up. Oh jeez.
This baby
Oh
elephant tried to scare these
jeez.
people that were on a safari.
Oh jeez. Fucked up Nana, dude. Oh jeez. Asphalt hurts, little dude. Okay.
That was.
He decided to not wake up his coworker when they got to their stop.
The next stop.
What? Yeah, bye. What? Oh no. Oh. That's Wipeout, right? Oh no.
I didn't know it was possible for boats to do this.
That's got to be real thin at that point. The clay, I don't know what the fuck.
In this hot and sunny weather, it's really important that you look after your eyes, so wear sunglasses.
He's gonna fall. Yeah, he's gonna fall. Yeah. Okay. He broke it. It shut down. The fuck? This is stupid. Some string, like a hair. Where'd you get that hair from, bro?
Don't you hate it when you forget something after you already left the house?
Oh my god, my leg!
What?
My leg!
This drive-through sign was super busted.
What can I help you?
Hi, can I get a box of 6 donuts?
Okay.
This is what happens when you throw a rock into an old washing machine.
Yes, I've seen this before. There's like an old channel that does this. It's an old YouTube channel. Fucking fantastic, dude. Fucking fantastic. Look at that shit. Oh, yeah. He'll come up and grab it, but...
Hey, those are mine. Hey.
Oh,
hey,
oh!
Ricky, that's my shoe.
I was looking away. Wait, you guys know I love these, right? You know I love these, right? Oh! And just that tiny little chink did it.
Ricky, that's my shoe.
That's not a very good table, bro. I mean, here goes. Oh, it's so fast. Damn! Destroyed.
This dog is smart enough to run away.
Don't get glass tables. It's fucking dumb. It's just it just is dumb. Something will happen at some point where something will destroy the table. That's
from
it.
Sick people.
It just will happen. It's glass, dude. Run away.
What's this? This is the only thing that's stopping it from maybe working. Is this one? Which
You say sick people, but I don't say it's smoking weed, you know? Oh! That's pretty good. He just tucked it out, dude. He tucked it out. The cat. Cat's just waiting. Like, I'm doing it for this. For this. Oh yeah. Ooh, belly flop? Damn, dude. That was a good belly flop too.
So
good
what's
belly
going on
flop.
with the sewers
We're
in New
gonna,
York City?
is somebody gonna belly flop it? But that's a good question.
This dog really thinks he's being sneaky. About a month ago, the reigning world #1 champion was upset after losing.
Finding all the right moves. And in the end, it's going to be the B3 pawn that's going to win the game for Gukesh. The queens are going to be traded off if Gukesh has calculated this line.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Ooh. Yes. Oh wow. Oh wow. What the fuck?
This is what it looks like when a shark sneezes.
Oh, shut up. To make that sound too. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Shut up.
They did a boat
that was
launch,
great.
but let it go in a little too fast.
Dude, glass. Dude, breaking glass. Let's break some more glass. What's this whippy end bit? What the fuck? Out of all the places it could have gone. Dang! Dang! That's fucking great, dude. Fantastic. I love
They did
that.
a boat launch, but let it go in a little too fast.
Launching of
Uh-oh. That's it then. That's it, bro. Yeah, that's it. 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 Oh, that's it. Oh. Oh, let's get it again. Oh. Oh. So good, dude. Glass. The panel is fine. These guys on the left. Oh.
Imagine being able to nap anywhere you want.
Somebody's getting fired. Oh no. Oh no. This cannot be legal. That cannot be legal.
And all these ants gather to have a funeral.
I mean, I guess at a point you gotta get home, but Jesus. Okay, it happens. I don't want to see a bunch of ants. It's gross.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. The mom is fucking trying. Oh, wow. Okay. What? Oh, no, that's the whole, that's the whole row. What else? What else? Oh, jeez.
They were looking for this ball that got stuck in one of their tails.
Oh, wow. Fucking dogs, dude. So stupid. It's like she's stuck in the tail. That's wild.
That is
it's one of those
video.
Kong.
We hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very soon.
It's one of
Later.
those Kong things. Well, that's about that, folks. Unless we have a nice little gulpy dulpy. Is Chugs okay? Is Mr. Chugs okay? Is you all good, bro? Is you okay? Oh, he's not dead. There we go. Okay,
Hey,
great.
folks, I heard.
Yeah, I did see some shit on the refresh. I don't really care. I don't want to go through it. So, whatever I saw, we're ignoring. We're ignoring all this. 1 minute ago, even. Jesus. And like news dump just came in an hour ago, and all this shit. Well, I'm watching all that on my own time. So go fuck yourselves. Walt Disney Boy, a cowboy needs a horse. I've already seen this one. Decoy voice played. Thank you. I've already seen that though. So anyways, here we go. Taco Bell.
Got some new
Taco Bell. I didn't know he was gonna say that. I just said it at the same time.
$22.78 for that refreshing goodness.
Refrescas.
3 flavors, okay? One's mango,
Mango,
one is a strawberry, and my favorite is that purple. You know
That purple.
how I feel about that.
He does like purple.
We're gonna do like in every.
Okay, what do you got? What do you got? This is a strawberry. Oh, you took a little extra sip on that.
This right here hits beautifully. I mean, today is one of the hottest days of the year. It's like about 95 degrees, 100%.
Okay. That's hot. That's hot. Mango.
Oh, they was a little skimpy with the mango. Come on, could they spare it?
You don't want no chunks. That's mango, dude. You don't want a chunk no mango.
Oh, the mango is delicious. You know I don't like mango.
Okay.
You know how I feel about mango.
I don't either.
You know what this tastes like, but I want to refresh. Give a 9. The mango is a 9 too, but this right here is a bona fide 10. This one is delicious, folks. Since that purple is available, let's put the purple in.
Whatever the purple is.
I just love the fact that it has fruit in it, and it's just mad refreshing.
There's fruit in my beer.
I don't know if this is the same thing as the Minute Maid Aqua Refrescas.
Okay.
Those are slamming. I really enjoyed those.
I mean, it could be if they have that much
If
like
they
flavor
are,
to them and shit.
Man,
because Minute Maid makes
this
some
right
good
here is a
shit.
hit. And this is the last one, folks.
Chug it up, chug,
Look at
and
that.
fucking drinking. Look at that
goodness
shit,
right there. Nice
in your mouth and
frigid
fucking drink it,
and
drink
good
it,
for
drink
this
it.
90-degree
Chug it
day.
up, chug
This
it up.
is
Bad
the
land chugs. Look at that.
Refrescas drink
Chug it down,
at
down,
Taco
down.
Bell.
Chug it down,
I got
down.
all the flavors mixed, all
Badlands. Chug
3
it down.
flavors, and I got a couple of extra dragon fruits in here.
Dragon fruit.
There's no ice because ice just gets in the way, but this is fridge cold enough.
I love dragon fruit. That Sobe dragon fruit, so fucking good.
And
Anyway.
I got this fruit on the top.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to drink the fruit too, okay? So
So if you're watching,
without further ado, I'm about to quench my thirst.
this is the end of the show, and I welcome you to all lurkers. I don't care, whoever the fuck, if you want to or not. Guess the time. You can do it just on your own, whatever. I'm portioning this time now to tell you in your mind how much time do you think this will take him to chug. I'm going to say 16.2. We're familiar with the one-handed, the Kai Cenat cup, and we're going to see if we can get it in 16.2 or so. What do you think? Fizziness, taking factors like fizziness and chunks of things. There's fruity bits on top, though. Makes me want to push it to 18, but we'll see. Whatever your guess is, good fucking luck. I'm at a 16.2. I have faith in my chuggert. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
These Taco Bell
refrescers.
Let's get it on, folks.
3, 2, 1. Enough talk. Let's fucking do it. Chug, 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 chug. Get that shit. I could be a little off at 16 too. Sometimes like 14 is usually about it for his quicker chugs on this cup. So I think that's what we're looking at too. Yeah. Right between. I almost got it. Okay.
That is cold. Refreshing. Not so burpy because it's not.
I thought
really
the fruit
cold.
bits would be more of a challenge. I thought the fruit bits would get in the way more. They just kind of stayed at the bottom. Okay, fine.
But it's oh so good.
Good job. Get the fruit bits in your mouth.
I left a little bit of fruit.
Get it in there. Get it in there.
Gotta get the fruit out.
Get it in. Yeah, there you go.
Red.
Red.
The dragon fruit is hard.
Yeah.
We're not drinking the dragon fruit. You like the
Okay.
beast that you hear? You know they're up there.
That one is for what's
And
his
visit
name.
his site because all the beats are on his site.
Yeah,
to
that's for
listen-
what's his
to
name.
Put this down.
Say his name.
But yo, we have one dragon fruit left, and we are saving this one for OK Hip Hop.
Yeah, OK
And if you
Hip
like
Hop.
the beats that you hear, you
There
know
you go,
they're
okay.
up there somewhere. And visit his site
Okay, Hip
because
Hop.
all the beats are on his site to
There you go,
listen
folks.
at your leisure.
Fantastic. Fucking
It's
thank you.
amazing.
Chug that shit. We're all gonna die. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him watch. Watch us die. Here we go. We're dying. We're dying. Okay. That's it. Bye. I'm out of here too. He's chugging us up with it. We're dead. We're dead now. That's it. R.I.P. We're deceased. We're dead. We're done. That's it. It's been fun. Let's go. That's it. Bye. Bye. See you around. That was the show. I'm Spit Dragon. It's been nice. There's some things we do cover, some things we don't. Sometimes my brain is a little random, and it just is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed what I've presented here. And yes, the tape will get thicker every day until these glasses are stable. The tape will increase. The tapitude has grown. By one level today, the tapitude has grown. So I'll be the fuck around. Goodbye. Get out of here. Leave. Vamoose, you goose. Talk to you later. Good luck. Take care. Okay, bye. See ya. Okay, bye. So long, gay Bowser. Okay, you can go now. Shoo. Get. Scat, skedaddle. Foof. Go, leave. Okay, leave, go. Leave, get the fuck out of here. Scuttlebutt. The fuck out. Scuttlebutt your ass. The fuck. Bye. Shut up. Leave. Why aren't you gone already? Why aren't you gone? You know this is the end of the show when I do this, and yet you stay around for the end bit. You're the fucking problem. Okay? You ask for this. God, you need attention. You sick, deprived son of a bitch. You sick bastards. You fucking